Our third junior duchess is Miss Jonasia Guillory. Jonasia is the daughter of Jonas and Angelette Guillory. She's escorted on the field tonight by her father Jonas. Jonasia loves being a Westbrook Bruin as well as shopping and reading in her spare time. Our first stunning senior princess is Miss Gary Barber. Gary is the daughter of Clarence and Kimberly Barber. Gary is escorted on the field this evening by her father Clarence. Gary is a member of the Bruin varsity cheer team, active in Christianity Church, and loves to dance in her spare time. Next is the lovely Jasmine Dabney. Jasmine is the daughter of Jeffrey Dabney and Brandis Dorsey. She's escorted on the field tonight by her father, Jeffrey. Jasmine is co-founder of the Westbrook Fashion Club, and she's a member of the Westbrook Stars, where she serves as line sergeant. The next pretty princess is Miss Miracle Gardner. Miracle, who can't be with us tonight, is the daughter of Kevin Gardner and Shamanika Hayes. She's a two-year member of the varsity cheer squad. She's also a member of the Bruin Buddies and a competitive cheer team. The beautiful Aaliyah Pittman. Aaliyah is the daughter of Rosa Seal and Jason Pittman. Tonight she's escorted by her brother Kelton Seal. Aaliyah is a member of the Westbrook Student Council. She has played Summer League basketball with Southeast Texas Elite and 3T Nation, and 3 years with the late Bruins at Westbrook. The charming Chancellyn Price is next.
How dare you!
Chancellyn is the daughter of Chastity Price. She's escorted on the field tonight by her godmother, Letha Zachary. Chancellyn is a two-year member of the varsity cheerleading squad and Bruin Buddies. This year marks the 4th year that Chancellyn has been chosen to be on the homecoming court. The sweet Esrai Searwright is our next princess. Esrai is the daughter of Zawana Hill and Raphael Searwright. She's escorted on the field tonight by her father, Raphael. Esrai is a member of the Student Council, Fashion Club, and the Westbrook Stars drill team. The next senior princess is the elegant Alondra Thigpen. Alondra is the daughter of Yolanda Thigpen. Alondra is escorted on the field tonight by her mother. Alondra is in the EMT program at LIT, a member of the Westbrook Student Council, and a 3-year member of the Westbrook Stars. And our final senior princess this evening is the delightful Samantha Torres. She's the daughter of Umberto and Maria Torres. Her father Umberto is escorting her on the field this evening. Samantha is a member of the Westbrook Fashion Club, Stand Up to Cancer, and a 2nd-year member of the Westbrook Stars. And now coming out on the field to crown our new queen is the 2021 Westbrook Homecoming Queen, Fantasy Barlow, and Westbrook's principal, Mr. Nicholas Phillips. We'd like to thank Mrs. Jean Bryant for donating the crown used for tonight's coronation. And now the moment you've been waiting for. The 2022 Westbrook High School Homecoming Queen is Aaliyah Pittman. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for the Westbrook Homecoming Queen and her court.
He's just complaining. Yeah, I can hear you, but I'm like right here, so it's probably... you have like a will be right back? That's something you can just simply do.
Ladies and gentlemen, this game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the University Interscholastic League. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence. We ask that as a spectator you consider the time and effort each of these teams, coaches, and athletes have put forth. Cheer these young athletes, applaud them, but do not through any of your actions cause them to doubt the value of athletics. By your conduct, allow these young people to feel pride in their communities and school. While your sportsmanlike actions may play only a small part in the outcome of this game, it will play a greater role in continuing to encourage competitive athletics. We also ask that you show your appreciation for the students who will be taking part indirectly in tonight's game, the cheerleaders, the bands, the drill team, and the students who have supported their teams at home and away. These young people play an integral part in their team's success. The officials for tonight's game have been mutually agreed upon by school officials for both teams. Their role is not unlike those of players, coaches, teachers, and school administrators. Without them, this game would not be possible. Their knowledge and application of the rules are a result of annual testing, years of study, and continual participation in clinics that further refine their understanding of the game. We ask that you as students, parents, and citizens demonstrate the kind of respect for these officials you would extend to any dedicated person in a position of responsibility. That means that you as a fan should not criticize the players on either team, should not boo at the officials, should not have alcoholic beverages on public school grounds since it's a violation of state law, should be courteous to the visiting fans, should cheer for your team, and should show respect for injured players on both teams. Thank you for your attendance. Get ready to enjoy the special performances of the talented students from these two fine schools. Also, fans, please remember air horns are not permitted at UIL events. And students are not allowed to loiter under the stands. Students will be required to be seated with the exception of being at the concessions area or in the restroom, and all students need to be picked up no later than 20 minutes after the conclusion of the game. Now coming to the middle of the field with a gesture of good sportsmanship is Good Sportsmanship League from each school. Each school's GSL representatives, different organizations on their campus. The representatives for Westbrook include drum major Mason Scales, star president Samantha Sue, stars captain Kennedy Summers, cheer captains Tate Whitney and Peyton Tyner, and Bruin Bear captains Hudson Downer and Gracie Gerlifson.
Okay, we should like edit it and post later. Okay.
Well, it hasn't been nothing to really do because they've been losing.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention across the field as we introduce the Humboldt varsity cheerleaders.
There's only one person that's going to this week. Well, two.
Chad and I believe.
Chad. Oh, yeah, that's the three. Chad, Isaiah, and So where does they use the Oh, there you go.
Restroom. One of them said. It's okay. Are you on the slate or are you on the fan?
Our first representative, Junior Hazel Graves.
I can go to the board.
My apologies. Ania Ware. Junior co-captain Megan Williams. Senior India Myers. Junior Germany Freeman. Sophomore Taryn Gaden. Sophomore and All-American Eva Clayton. And junior Jariah Cabinet. The Humboldt cheer squad is under the direction of Coach Janaya Butte. And now the Westbrook High School cheerleaders. Also on the field are members of our Westbrook Sparkle team. The purpose of this inclusive cheer squad is to bring together students with and without disabilities to cheer together under the Friday night lights. The Westbrook Sparkle team showcases a loud and public symbol of acceptance, forever changing the school culture to one that values diversity and kindness. The students on the Sparkle team visibly relay a simple message. At our school, all students are respected, accepted, and included regardless of ability. And now introducing the squad, starting with junior, Journey Reed. Junior, True Whitney. Junior, Merritt Malley.
William Lee Master.
Junior, Brandy Jones. Senior and two-time varsity UCA All-American, Ayana Burton. And Sparkle cheerleader, Elizabeth McDonald. Junior varsity UCA All-American, Victoria Malbrough. Senior, Erilyn Arline. And Sparkle cheerleader, Hannah Denson. Senior, UCA All-American and captain, Tate Whitney. Junior and social captain, Macy Richardson. Senior varsity two-time UCA All-American and captain, Peyton Tyner. Junior, Paige Robinson. Senior varsity UCA All-American, Dariana Bernard. Junior UCA All-American, Jillian Keithley. Senior and Sparkle cheerleader, Jocelyn Price with Sparkle cheerleader, Cayman Wilson. Senior UCA All-American, Kiana Sangio. And Sparkle cheerleader, Luke White. Senior, Kiara Barber. And Sparkle cheerleader, Isabella Forson. Senior, Jemiah Dabney. And Sparkle cheerleader, Amelia Filia. Junior, Ariel Letman. And junior, Cameron Cooper. The Westbrook cheerleaders are coached by Tiffany Woodall, JC Tellis, and Lindsay Knighton. Now introducing the Bruin Bears. Sophomore, Riley Bills. Junior, Malika Broussard. Senior captain, Hudson Downer. Sophomore, Ryan Gardner. Senior captain, Gracie Gerlifson. Senior, Gabby Grissanti. Sophomore Kenneth Jones. Sophomore Inslee Rayo. And senior Kanan Walton. And introducing Westbrook's biggest band, Todd Gilbo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, can you please rise as the Humboldt High School band plays their school song. And now please remain standing for the Westbrook School song sung by Portia Reed. Fans, a reminder, Beaumont Independent School District fans can watch a live football home game broadcast via BISD TV, the district's new online event streaming service. All Westbrook and Beaumont United High School home football games will be live streamed exclusively on BISD TV. Fans can access BISD TV live streams by visiting the Beaumont ISD CTE YouTube channel. The ISD TV is a free service this year provided by the Beaumont Independent School District CTE Department, ensuring that our fans have the opportunity to support and cheer for our students. And you can also watch a replay of tonight's game on the ISD YouTube channel tomorrow or at your convenience. Thank you. Also a reminder, help support Westbrook High School. Concession stands are open tonight.
The inflatable bear across from right across. And if you can't hear, feel free to just like speak up to let us know as soon as possible. Okay?
picture for this time. The child was over.
Oh,
Oh no, one with
yeah.
Larry. You checking that out with
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's the program feed. That's what I've been looking over just to see if it's on me, to know if I can like quickly move or if I have to slowly make my way over so it's not like too far. And I think for like a couple of drives, I'll just like sort of explain how I go about doing it, and then we can just like take turns through drives if you want, so that you're not just standing up here doing nothing. Because I can understand how that would be very easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Humble Wildcats. And now, here come the Brook Bruins.
Good evening. I am Dr. Shannon Allen, and I have the privilege of serving as your Superintendent of Schools of the Beaumont Independent School District. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, and thank you for supporting our students. I know that our athletes, band, cheerleaders, drill team, students. Good evening. I am Dr. Shannon Allen, and I have the privilege of serving as your Superintendent of Schools of the Beaumont Independent School District. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, and thank you for supporting our students. I know that our athletes, band, cheerleaders, drill team, student trainers, and all other performing groups have worked tirelessly to come together for a successful season. It makes me incredibly proud to support them in their endeavors. BISD has drafted the best teachers, coaches, and team members to drive your student to excel in the 22-23 school year. When you see your students performing, know that our coaches and sponsors have dedicated and sacrificed for students to shine in their roles on the contest field. I commend our staff and students for the perseverance and
Oh, say, can you
Well, folks, here we are back for another Westbrook High School home game. We want to welcome everybody for coming in. You know, it's your host, Marco Johnson. And, of course, I have Josh in the booth with me. Josh is handling some things right now, more technical than I am.
What it do, what it do.
So, homecoming night, homecoming 2022 for the Westbrook Bruins.
Referee is Greg Harper.
We see that, look over some stats and things from the weeks past. We have Westbrook High School
Field judge is David Lambert.
taking on
The back judge, Andrew Neff. And the side judge,
Humble,
Marty O'Connor.
the Humble Wildcats.
Captains for Humble include number 10, Damian Barras.
Let's
24,
let's get some
Jason
stats here
James.
for
Number 40, Juan
Humble Wildcats. We see the Humble is 3-2
Number 72, Aiden Alvarez.
with Tyrone West, number 12,
Westbrook, number 44,
leading the team in
Denzel
receiving with
Chukwuma
78
Mecca.
yards.
Number
76
Martin
yards a
Jefferson.
game.
Number 95, Braxton
We have
Chambers.
Montez
Number 56,
Wiley
Christian Spencer.
leading the team in rushing yardage, number 12, at 56.8 yards per game. Coming in second is Demarion Collins at 36 yards per game, and Damian Barajas at 9 yards per game, which is a quarterback. I'm sorry, let's go back to those receiving yards. We have Marquez Miller at number 2 with 52, averaging 52.2 yards per game, and Jalen Lalezio averaging 15.6 yards a game. And for the Westbrook Bruins, our leaders are Terrell Third Smith, averaging 95 yards a game. Then we have Darius Simeon coming in, averaging 45 yards a game. And Jalen Parkinson, averaging 40.3 yards a game, rushing yards a game. And in receiving, we have number 1 at Carter Holmes, averaging 43.6 receiving yards per game. And Trey Roy, number 2, coming behind him, averaging 28.2 yards receiving yards per game. And Jalen Dartez, averaging 15.4 yards per game. We see the Bruins taking the field, and the Bruins have elected to receive here in Beaumont, Texas at Memorial Stadium. I'm sorry, Beaumont ISD Memorial Stadium. We know there's a lot of Memorial Stadiums.
The reason it's hard is you gotta like move way across the field.
You know, it's going to be a very interesting week for the Bruins as well as for the Humble Wildcats. I know that the Bruins trying to come out of the 0-5 funk, but we know that all we do is keep battling, keep playing, keep giving ourselves opportunities. And tonight, homecoming night, I know this is a win that the coaches would really like to get. Oh, we see, you know, you have to guard that, what they just did, because they can kick that ball onside right on you and everybody run over the middleman and it's over. So yes, that was not just a fluke, folks. As you can see. And the Bruins right on top of that.
Westbrook, number 26, Terrence Durham.
Number 26, Terrence Durham, handling the ball. First down and 10 Bruins.
Marco, when a kick like that, and they testing us this early, we got to go get us a score early, Marco.
Well, I tell you what, they're trying to let us know that they will put some trickery on us early. And that's exactly what they did, but the Bruins were ready for it. Bringing up a first down and 10. Bruins on their own 45-yard line. We have motion Bruins. And handoff is to number 1, Terrell Third Smith, and he was brought down by a host. Brought down by a host of Wildcats.
Penalty marker down.
Looked like they were ready for that play. Oh, but there was some laundry on the field. So that'll bring the play back. False start on the Bruins.
5 yards.
Bring the play back 5 yards. Bring up a first down and 15. Ball on their own 40-yard line. And on that last play, it looked like they were just ready for third. They didn't give any room, no hole right there. Let's see if we can start this thing over at a first down and 15 after the penalty. And ball handed off to third. Terrell Third Smith, and he breaks a couple tackles and gets around the edge for a great pickup.
Terrell Smith with a big gain for the Bruins.
Great pickup for the Bruins. What you saw right there,
Number 12, Chris White, 24 yards.
what we were looking at right there, you
First
actually
down.
had a chance to get around the corner. And once he gets around the corner, that speed is going to be murder for anyone. They'll bring up a first down and 10 for the Bruins on the Wildcat 36-yard line. Oh, we have some more laundry on the field. We have a dead ball personal foul on the Wildcats. Not sure what happened, but something happened that caused the referees to call a personal foul. 15-yard penalty. That'll bring it up to 1st and 10 on the Wildcat 21-yard line. Hand off to Terrell Third Smith going down the left side of the line. Gets a great block right there by number 5. And dancing right there and nicely steps out of bounds for another Bruin first down. Gain of 11 yards on the play. We saw right there, he got some great blocks right there. Number 5, wow. Let's take a look right here at the replay. You see him coming around the corner here. Great block right there by number 5 to give him an opportunity to get around the outside. Man, that was great play there. And we see the handoffs again to third. As you can see, the Bruins are going to pound it in there. If we keep running that ball, that keeps giving you an opportunity to run that clock. Gain of 6 yards on the play will bring up a second down and goal. Not gain of 6, I'm sorry, gain of 2. And we see handoff again to
Smith carries again, wrapped
Smith.
up at the line of scrimmage.
He's wrapped up right there at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard on the play, 3rd down and goal.
Actually, a gain of 1. It'll be a 3rd down and goal. Ball on the Wildcat 3-yard line. And here we go. It's 3rd and goal. And we see him getting out the pocket. Oh, just short of the receiver, who actually, when he made his cut, was open. That'll bring up a 4th down for the Bruins. Let's see if they go for the field goal. Looks like we're bringing in a field goal unit. 4th down and goal with 10 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We'll have a field goal try here by the Bruins. It's a 20-yard attempt. Snap is out, ball is up, and the kick is up, and it hit the uprights, folks.
Kick is no good.
The ball hit the uprights. So Humble will take the football field, starting at the 20-yard line. With 10 minutes and 12 seconds remaining, you know, those trips into the red zone and not getting some points out of there could really, really start hurting you. It's the first early drive, but once you get in the red zone, there's a reason it's called the red zone. That means because you got to really trying to make sure that.
Marco, you're going to have to break down these rules to me. Why are they on the 20 if he missed the field goal?
Well, what it is he missed that field goal there, and the reason that they're on the 20, oh, we see they're coming out with a little more trickery here. And the referees blow the play dead.
Direct snap goes to number 16, MacArthur Baker.
They were going for a direct snap to number 16. But to the question that was asked, you know, why they get the ball in their 20? Well, it's just as if you kick the ball out the back of the end zone. So that means that it'd be a touchback, and therefore they'll get the ball up on the 20-yard line, just like if you had a kickoff and a touchback. And we see their swinging gate lineup again for Humble Wildcats. Motion to 9, running Wildcat around the left side of the line. Ooh, great stiff form right there. And he's still on his feet, but they say he stepped out of bounds right there on the sideline. Looks like a pickup of about 5 yards on the play.
Miller, number 9. Stepped out of bounds after a 6-yard pickup.
6 yards on the play.
They're on fourth down.
That'll bring up a 2nd down and 9 to go.
2nd down, 9.
Ball on their own 21-yard line. We see Humble showing a lot of different, well, not a lot of different, but a couple of different lineups. You don't really see that swinging gate. You have to really, really watch that and cover that. If you don't, that could be deadly. And pass is up and caught
Pass by Barajas is complete to
by number 4.
TJ West. Marshawn Richardson,
TJ West.
Westbrook tackle, gain of
Pick up
6,
about 6
third
yards on the
down
play. It'll be in
and
a
3.
3rd down and 3. Let's see if the Bruins can defend this 3rd down and 3 and get a punt out of this. Snap is out. Pass complete to number 4, and we see number 26 for the Bruins, but number 20 and number 31 finished them off, keeping them from getting a 1st down. That'll bring up a 4th down and 1.
Close to the 1st down.
Let's look at the replay on that. You can notice right here that
It is short. 4th down, less than a yard.
the pass complete. 26 start him off, but hey, that's how you're taught to do it. I know Coach Darryl Coleman, defensive coordinator, is really, really proud of that hit right there, because that's what you do. You hold, you stop, and then you let the team come finish them off. 4th down and 1 for the Wildcats. Ball on their own 29-yard line. Oh, and we're going to have a measurement. They want to measure and see exactly how far it is. And they are short. They're short by about a foot. So that will here we go. It's 4th down and about a foot for the Humble Wildcats. Be a great stop to get the ball right here for the Bruins. That'd be great field position to get it back and punch it in. And we see, did they give him the forward progress and motion to get it across? Pretty sure we're going to get a measurement right here.
Looks like he's short. Stop.
Nope, looks like by the spot, he's short. Let's go back to it right here.
Westbrook football, 1st and 10. Just inside
And we
the
noticed
Humble
right here, he was
30-yard line.
immediately hit and brought down. He will be short. And Westbrook gets the ball back.
That's what you need from your defense right there, Marco.
Definitely saw it. Like I said, the last play on that receiving, I know Coach Coleman was real proud of that, and I know Coach Coleman is real psyched right now. His defense is giving his offense the ball back. Be a 1st down and 10 for the Westbrook Bruins on the Wildcat 30-yard line. Let's see if we can get 30 yards in here and get into the end zone. And we see pass complete. And brought down after a gain of about 5 yards on the play. Pass complete to number 15, Jalen Dartez.
Pick up 2nd down.
Bring up a 2nd down and 5. Ball on the Wildcat 25-yard line. See everyone checking assignments in. Inside handoff, doesn't go anywhere right there for the Bruins. Ball handed off to Darius Simeon, number 4. Didn't get any penetration right there on that at all. Humble was ready for the inside handoff. Didn't take the misdirection at all. Bring up a 3rd down and 4 for Westbrook Bruins. Oh, and we have a jump. Looks like we have a jump and the flags are out. So you know what, it's a free play. Might as well go for it. And it is incomplete. But we know we have a 5-yard penalty
flag down.
Offsides. And if this is offsides on the Humble Wildcats, then that'll be an automatic first down. And it is. Offsides on the Humble Wildcats. That will give the Westbrook Bruins a first down. Ball on the 19-yard line. You know, those are kind of mistakes that, you know, coaches call in a hard count and somebody tries to jump the count. It's great to have a center that knows to snap that ball as soon as you see him jump, because then you can get 5 yards out of the play just like the Bruins just did. Bring up a first down and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line for Bruins. We see Smith in motion. Swing pass to Smith, and he is tried to stop right there, but number 24.
Swing pass complete to number 1, Terrell Smith.
Of the Humble Wildcats, Mr. Jatavian James, brings him down immediately. No gain on the play. Bring up a second down and 10 for the Bruins. 6 minutes and 28 seconds counting down in the first quarter. Here we go, Bruins lining up. And this time we have number 5 in motion. Handoff is to Darius Simeon, number 4. Some tough running right there.
Ball carried by number 4, Darius Simeon.
Pickup of about
Humble tackle 45, Isaiah Quezada.
5 yards on the play.
Corey Johnson, 5-yard pickup.
Be a third down and 5 for the Bruins. It's a big third down right here. We've gotten into this territory before, but we couldn't cash in. We have to make sure we cash in on these, folks. And hey, while we're here, everybody remember, third quarter shout-outs will be coming. Third quarter shout-outs. Send your shout-outs in. And we see the, going over the top. Oh, almost caught in the back of the end zone right there. Almost caught in the back of the end zone there. Defended by 2 Humble Wildcat receivers. Pass intended for Trey Roy. That'll bring up a fourth down and 5 for the Westbrook Bruins here on homecoming night 2022. It's a big fourth down here. We don't want to get in this area twice and not be able to cash in. Snap is out. Pass is incomplete. Out of bounds. Let's see. You know, that was really, really close right there. You know, the referees were right on top of that thing, but it was a great pass at the yardage. And it just looks like he must not have come down in bounds on the play. Let's look at this replay here. And great pass right there. Oh, yes, we see that right foot came down out of bounds. And let's look on the rewind. When that ball comes in and slow, yes, that foot came down out of bounds, that heel. That'll bring up a first down and 10 for the Humble Wildcats on their own 14-yard line. The Bruin defense, almost intercepted by number 26 of the Bruins.
Number 10, Damian Barajas, pass intended for
Terrence Durham
number 9, Marquez
was in the area.
Incomplete. Terrence Durham on the coverage for the Bruins, second down.
Bring up a second down and 10 for the Humble Wildcats. Look on this replay here. Oh, man, that ball hit him right in the hands. I know he wished he could have that one back. But he was right there in the area. Looks like the ball was thrown directly to him. But great coverage there on the play. Brings up a second down and 10 for the Humble Wildcats. Ball in there on 14-yard line. There's the snap. And going back over the top again, going to test this. Testing this defense, we see. Oh, and we have a flag.
There is a flag down in the secondary.
Flag comes in from the secondary. Looked like it was after the play was over. That usually means a personal foul. Let's see, he's discussing with the referee. Oh, he called pass interference on that play. 15-yard penalty. Brings the ball all the way out to the 29-yard line for a first down and 10 for the Humble Wildcats. Wasn't expecting a pass interference flag.
First down Humble at their 29.
5 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in this first quarter here in Beaumont, Texas at Beaumont ISD Memorial Stadium. And the snap is out, handoff in, and straight in through the middle, and probably a pickup of about 2 yards on the play, maybe one, pickup of about 1 yard on the play.
Ball carried by number 6, Marquez Wiley.
Ball carried by number 6.
1 yard pickup.
Marquez Wiley. Bring up a second down and 9. Ball on the 30-yard line. And the snap is out. Handoff to number 6. Brought down by number 85 of the Bruins.
Wiley on the carry again. This time brought down by Westbrook 85, Reagan Langston. 5-yard pickup.
Marquez Wiley on the carry. Brought down by Reagan Langston. That'll bring up a third down and 5. Ball on the 34-yard line for the Wildcats. Let's see if the defense can get another stop here. Oh, pass looked like it was thrown a little bit behind the receiver. That'll bring up a 4th down and 5.
Brings up 4th down and 5.
Don't know if that was a miscue on that or if it was just mistiming or great coverage, but either way, we have a 4th down and 5 with 3 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And it looks like we may have a punt here, but you can never, ever be too careful. Oh, nope. Looks like it is not a punt. Is he going to get? Oh, he is plastered. Tackled out of bounds. Let's look at that again. And whoa, looks like they were going to pass that, and look at that. Tackled out of bounds there, short of the first down. Ooh, little helmet-to-helmet contact right there. And the Bruins will take over on downs. First down and 10. Ball on the Wildcat 36-yard line. We see handoff to Terrell Smith. Gain.
Ball carried by number 1.
Probably about a half a yard on that play.
Tackled by 33, Xavier Gaines.
Tackled by 33, Xavier Gaines.
No gain.
No gain on the play.
10.
So it'd be second down and 10.
Marco, what you think can be changed right here to for us to finally get on the board as we got 3:13 remaining in the first quarter?
I mean, really? Think it may be, is that a complete catch? It is. Pass is complete. Pass complete to number 18, Trey Roy. Down to the 30-yard line. Gain of 6 yards on the play.
3rd down and 3.
7 yards on the play. It'd be 3rd down and 3. You know, I think maybe what we could actually do is go into a hurry-up offense and try and punch this in before Humble has a chance to get their defense set up. You know, get about 3 plays, boom, run this one, then this one, then this one, then, you know, just go straight, no huddle. Well, not just no huddle. And we see right there, Humble ready for the play. Ball carried by Smith. Right down by number 12, Chris White. And let's look at this again. He came in unimpeded. Once he slid around the outside, he was right there, keyed in on the tailback, and brought him down for a loss on the play. And just that quickly, we have another 4th down. 4th down and 6 here for the Bruins. And looks like we have another Wildcat jump. We see the flags. And pass is incomplete. And we have another flag. We have 2 penalties on this play. We know one penalty is going to be that offsides because we did have it jump. But it looks like the flag coming out of the back is going to end up being pass interference. If I had to guess, that's what I would think, but I've been wrong before, so don't quote me on that. Have the officials conferring. We have offsides on the defense. That penalty was declined. But we have pass interference, which is a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down for the Bruins.
Hey Marco, you know we can't keep getting these presents gift wrap and not open them. You know what I mean?
Definitely so, man. We've had the ball. We've had the ball up here 3 different times in this first quarter. And ball handed off there to Terrell Third Smith. He does a little dance in the middle and gets a great pickup of the play on first down. Pickup of about 8. Talk about 32, R.J. Freeman. Let's look at this replay here. And once follows number 88 through, did a little dance, and was able to come back. And we see here Terrell Smith stuffed at the line of scrimmage and forced back by a host of Wildcats. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 6 for the Bruins on the Wildcats 16-yard line with 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Let's see if the Bruins can get the ball in here. Snap is out. Ball is to Trey Roy. And, oh, when he goes to make his move, his knee hits the ground, and that's going to make him down right there. But that'll bring up a Bruin first down. Had he not stumbled, you can tell he knows it. That would have been 6. But it's 1st and goal for the Bruins at the Wildcats 7-yard line with 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. Let's see if we can get this ball punched into the end zone and 6 points up before the quarter ends. Hand off to Darius Simeon, and wow, he had nowhere to go from the start. As soon as the ball was handed off to him, he took 1 step and he was down. You know, what we notice is the Wildcats have been playing in this red zone all night long. And they've held this red zone and kept the Bruins from getting in the red zone on 2 different occasions, and now a 3rd in the first half. First quarter, first half. What am I doing? But at the end of the first quarter here in Beaumont, Texas, at Beaumont ISD Memorial Stadium, we have Westbrook Bruins 0, Humble Wildcats 0. So we'll start off the second quarter. Still 0-0. We want to make sure we acknowledge our superintendent, Dr. Shannon Allen, and her cabinet. We want to also acknowledge our board of trustees. We want to acknowledge our principals from Westbrook High School, Mr. Nick Phillips and his cabinet. We also want to make sure we acknowledge our CTE department and their cabinet. And our STEM department. Sending a shout out to Miss Eaglin tonight. I don't know if you're listening, but sending a shout out to Miss Eaglin. Wishing you a return, a very healthy return, and looking forward to getting you back. Be well. Be well. Here we go as we set up to begin this second quarter.
Start of the second quarter. Second and goal, Bruins.
Here we go. It's going to be second and goal for the Bruins at the Humble 10-yard line. Snap is out and going over the top. And, oh, the ball hit his hands.
Jenkins pass intended for number 5.
Intended for number 5, Carter Holmes.
Broken up by the Wildcats, number 12, Chris White.
But it was covered by the Wildcats, number 12, Chris White.
From the 10.
It'll be third down and goal from the 10. Let's see what the Bruins can dial up here to get into the end zone. Hey, all we really have to do is just follow our name. We're at our end zone. And we see the rollout. Pass complete. And he is stopped just short at the 1-yard line. Pass complete to Carter Holmes. Let's look at the replay there. You can see that he comes out, he rolls out, and he's open from the start. And woo, man, I'm surprised they didn't call anything on that one. You know, he's had his hand around his neck and his headgear looked like. But here we go. We have a fourth down and goal. We have a fourth down and goal, and Westbrook calls a timeout here. While we're on the timeout, all right, we'll stay right here with the action, folks. Fourth down and about a yard. You know, you have to ask, do you run misdirection and run the risk of losing yards right here and not getting in? Do you go straight and punch it through here? You know, tell me, folks, what do you think we should do here? What do you see? Where are my couch coaches? Send me a comment in to let me know what we should be doing here. And ball handed off to number 4, Darius Simeon. And as you can see, it looks like the whole team was ready for that. And just like that, the Bruins turned the ball over on downs. Bring a first down and 10 Wildcats on the 1-yard line. This would be a great opportunity for the defense to really step up here and get a safety. This is a dangerous area for any team to be in. You know, Humble has to really think about what they're going to do here, because it's really tough to get out of these situations when you're backed up like this. But tell you what, it makes an offense feel amazing when you're backed up this far and you make it through. So here we go. It is first down and 10 for the Humble Wildcats on their own 3-yard line. You see a long count. Trying to see if someone to jump, maybe get a little space, a little room. Clock winding down, 5 seconds remaining on the play clock. Trying to get somebody to jump. And Westbrook's defense was very poised there. Nobody jumped. So the Wildcats call a timeout. You know, it's a really touchy situation when you're on your own 3-yard line and you're having to come out of there. You know, we see that long count right there, just long with no movement, just trying to see if they can get 5 yards and a jump from the defense.
So we have a unique opportunity here, being at the Career Center, to offer things to our students that they've never seen before.
You know, it's going to be a very interesting game here. Pretty sure both coaches are trying to see, you know, how disciplined the kids are going to be, as well as see a chess match of wits between what each coaching staff is going to do. And here we go, folks. First down and 10. And they're giving forward progress there. And his forward progress did not have him in the end zone.
Ball carried by
But
number 3 to Marion Collins.
the ball is on the 1-yard line, loss of
Loss
2.
of 1 on the play.
I'm sorry, the ball is on the 2-yard line, loss of 1 on the play. Well, if we can keep them losing 1 on each play, then by 3rd down, we'll be in the end zone. And here we go. We can say the defense has played great tonight, stepping up to the plate, not allowing Humble to do much of anything. And the ball is handed off right in the end zone. Oh, man, if that first tackle would have gotten him, looks like it would have been a safety.
Brought down at the line of scrimmage.
Carried by Marion Collins.
Westbrook defense led by number 20, Cameron Dodd. Number 6, John Hart.
Westbrook's defense led by Cameron Dodd on the play.
12.
That'll bring up a 3rd down and 12 for the Humble Wildcats on their own 1-yard line. Hey, look, here we go. If we make them lose 1 here, that'll be 2 points for the Westbrook Bruins. And pass is out, and pass complete for the Humble Wildcats to number 1.
Damian Barajas, pass complete to number
Cedric
1.
Howard.
Cedric Howard.
For a gain of
Derek Matherson knocks him out of bounds. 17-yard pickup. First
17
down,
yards.
Wildcats.
Let's look at that, folks. 17-yard pickup for a Wildcat first down. Let's check the replay here, and we see great focus right there. They saw the person that was open and went right to him. Looked like a hot route, actually. And at a 17-yard pickup, bring up a first down and 10. And we see us.
Barajas pass. Complete
Number
to
15.
Tyrus Castillo.
Pass complete to number 15, Tyrus Castillo. We see the screen there.
John Hart.
Had some pretty decent blocking right there.
Down 2.
Gain of 8. Bring up a 2nd down and 2 for the Wildcats. And I know it's really, really great for the Wildcat offense to be out of that end zone. Motion. And we see
Pass over the middle, Barajas.
we
Complete
see a little
to
play action right there.
Jalen Jolisio.
Fake to the back, and throw goes into the tight end, number 82. Let's look at that again. You get motion coming across the line, and a fake here to number 3, and come right to 82, picking up a great yard. Big ball, big boy with that ball there. First down is a pickup of only about 1. Bring up a 2nd down and 9. In 9. Ball on their own 47-yard line. 8 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the first half. Hey, folks, don't forget, 3rd quarter shout-outs. And we see Barajas going over the top, and pass is complete to number 9 of the Austin of the Humble Wildcats, defended by number 31 of the Bruins.
Westbrook tackle 31.
Marshawn Richardson.
Marshawn Richardson.
Let's look at that again.
Pickup, first down.
Wow, that was a
Wildcats.
30-yard
Bruins
pickup there,
23.
right over the top. Went to the man-to-man. They went straight to the single coverage receiver there and picked up great yardage on that play. That'll bring up a first down and 10. Ball on the Bruin 23-yard line. Handoff here to number 1. I'm sorry, to number 9. No, 3. Can't get the number right.
To number 3,
Demarion Salas. And we see a late flag. A late flag.
Pickup, second down. Flag is down.
Looks like this flag may be on the Bruins.
All right, here we go, Marco. What you telling your people? How you riling them up? You know, we had 4 chances in the red zone to make some shake, and we didn't. So what you telling them now to try to, get them to lock up here? Was that on us?
That flag was on us.
Yeah, it was on us.
It's a personal foul. Something must have been said in that little pack right there with the Bruins. Half the distance to the goal.
First down, Humble at the Westbrook 11.
Be a first down and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line. Bruin 11-yard line. And we have a timeout. Westbrook.
Timeout. Westbrook, their second timeout of the half.
Well, Josh, what I think that I'd be saying right about now is I'd be saying, hey, look at our defense. Use our defense to fuel the offense. Because our defense is really, really...
Man, the defense is playing their hearts out, bro. Like, they got us so many stops. And we have to repay them. Like, we cannot keep bailing these dudes out. Like, we have to repay them.
Well, what we see is happening is our defense is keeping us right there in the game. They're giving us the ball back right in the areas where we, are giving them up. But the defense is going to be tired staying on the field as long as they've been staying on the field and trying to keep making plays. Once you start getting mentally tired, then those plays start looking a lot different and you start breaking coverages, and that's when bad things happen. So we need to get our defense off the field. And our offense reward them with some points on the board. And here we go.
Absolutely.
7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter. First down and 10. Umple on the Bruins 11-yard line. Play clock winds down, 15 seconds. Ball is snapped, going over the top, and pass is incomplete. Barajas going over the top to Cedric Howard.
Second down.
He had an opportunity to get to that ball. That'll bring up a second down and 10 for the Humble Wildcats. Hey, listen in. If you like what you're hearing and you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, send us some comments. Let us know you're out there. Don't forget, third quarter shout-outs. Let's really, really, really put some shout-outs out there this time. It's Homecoming Westbrook 2022. And we see a little misdirection here by the quarter, Barajas, and pass incomplete to the big tight end, number 82.
Number 82,
Jalen Lolicio.
Feature on the coverage for Westbrook. Brings up third down.
That'll bring up a third down and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line. Let's look at that replay right there. Yeah, it was a quick replay there. There you go. That's how we doing it real fast. And there we go. We see when you key in on the back, and that was great coverage right there by number 12 of the Westbrook Bruins, Michael Fiacher. And we see they're going back to the air here. Pass complete to number 5.
Hey, funny story about Mike Fiacher. I had so when I did the cover for the live stream, I had Carter Holmes, you know, because he's one of the leading receivers in the district.
Okay.
And one of my kids in my class, he played JV. And he say, "Dang, Mr. Lamb, you don't show the defense no love." He say, "Put Mike Fee on there, man. He been balling out." I say, "You know what? I'm gonna do both of them. How about that?"
Hey, you know, we might as well cap both sides of it because it takes both sides of the field to keep us in the game. And I tell you what, Mike Fiatu with a great stop right there on that play. That was amazing coverage there. Here we go. 2nd down and 5. Ooh, we have some movement up front. They blow it dead, and it looks like it's going to be a false start on the offense.
Timeout. Well, the second timeout of the half.
Oh, no flag. It's a timeout by the Humble Wildcats.
We'd like to thank the Feed the Bruins sponsors, Covered Supply, Balfour, Provost Humphrey Law Firm, Giglio Distributing Company, 2S Companies, and the Bird Law Firm. Thank you for
parents that are out that are listening. Please make sure that you network with your jobs and everyone else. Let them know what BISD is doing and trying to do for our students. Come in and go to YouTube and go to Beaumont ISD CTE. You can watch any of these games again, as well as have the opportunity to be informed when anything is going on. Go like and subscribe and show us some love. You know, send us some comments in so we can see what you're saying tonight. What do you think we should do here? It's 4th down and 4. You know, our defense has really had their backs against the wall, but they really keep showing up. They keep showing up. 4th down. And snap is on the ground. The pass is up, and the pass is complete. Touchdown for the Humble Wildcats. And just like that, folks, Humble started this drive on their own 3-yard line. And to come in and march 93 yards in the 2nd quarter and get a touchdown. Let's look at the replay on that touchdown. Snap hits the ground. Quarterback keeps great poise, and he puts the ball right where only his receiver could get it, right off the outside of him, and touchdown. Pass complete to number 4, TJ West. As they line up for the extra point. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Here in the 1st quarter in Beaumont, Texas at Beaumont ISD Memorial Stadium. We have Humble Wildcats 7, Westbrook Bruins 0. You know, it's just a matter of time. You know, Josh, it's just a matter of time that your defense is being on the field and having to play backs against the wall that much before it kind of breaks down there. I mean, it still was great coverage, but the route that was run on that touchdown and where a quarterback put the ball, it was nowhere for any of the defenders to actually get to it, and it was so quick.
Yeah, you know, people ask me, you know, how the game went, and the common thing that I see is, you know, the defense played lights out for you, but eventually, you know, if you keep them on the field for that long, because they had that ball for a mighty long time, you know, eventually, you know, they get tired. You know, they're human, and so the same way that Humble was able to put together a long drive, we need to put together a long drive, and we need to, you know, we need to march down the field here, and we need points. You know, we can't keep sending our defense out there, you know, fatigued and everything else, and hoping for them to keep getting stops.
And you're definitely right. We want our defense to get an opportunity to get a little rest. The kick is up, and we see Humble not afraid of the back line of the Westbrook Bruins, and he breaks one tackle, and he has great blocking.
He's going home. Let's go. Don't get caught. Let's go.
He is going down to the 28 yard line.
What a big return for the
Now,
Bruins.
that's what you need right there. A big play like that will really, really, really get everybody riled up.
For Humble number 5, Corey Johnson.
Let's look at the replay on that. And he breaks one tackle, stays on his feet, has great balance, and you can see use some speed and still more great body balance there to just be able to stay on his feet, even though he has tripped up a couple of times. Bring up a first
We
down.
one block away, Marco. One block away, Marco.
One.
And here we go again, Marco. Special teams and defense is giving you gifts. They're giving you gift-wrapped gifts. You're on the 30-yard line. We have to score here.
I tell you what, Westbrook, hey, remember, it's your 40th birthday. It's your birthday. Let's go get that money. Be a first down and 10 for the Bruins. Ball on the Wildcat 29-yard line. 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. You know, right here, this is a big drive right here. You know, we really want to make sure that we get this ball in the end zone and get some points on the board to reward the defense for everything that they've been doing. Going straight across,
touchdown.
Just like
that. Let's go, man.
The Bruins strike back. 29-yard touchdown for the Bruins. Caught by Zumarian Brown.
ZB.
Look at that again.
82, Edwin Ramirez.
Man, this is a great play right here. We can see right at the top of our screen from the beginning.
ZB. Hey, you know I coach basketball. That's one of my basketball boys too, man.
Here we go. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And just like that, it was 6 minutes and 30 seconds, and the score was 7-0. And with 6 minutes and 23 seconds, now the score is 7-7. You know what's bad, Josh? The bad part about it is we wanted them to score, but, man, did we give our defense enough time to get some rest? It only took 7 seconds off the clock to score there. But I tell you what, those quick strikes, man, that really, I tell they're riled up now.
I tell you what, I know the defense is like, oh, man, but I'm bet you they happy that we finally was able to get on the board right there.
Well, I can tell you what, this may even breathe a little life, a little extra. You know, because once your offense rewards you like that and you make a big play like that, it does amazing for your psyche, and, you know, you don't feel so tired anymore.
Westbrook 33, Manny Cope.
ZB with the TD, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Here you go. You go start spitting bars.
Hey. All right, y'all don't pay me enough to rap now. All right, you want me to say, hold on, I got this microphone in my face too. Hold on, microphone check out. Hold on, man, hold on.
There you go. Oh, my goodness. Hey, folks, please like, subscribe. You know, send us in your comments. Let us know what you're thinking. Let your neighbors know. If your dog has a channel, let them subscribe. We'll do a little woof woof. Here we go. The kick is up. And
ooh, this stuff.
taken by number 9. Brought down. Wanted to break down, but had nowhere to break down and go. Let's look at the replay on there. The coverage was great for the Westbrook Bruins. Taken at the 5-yard line. Right down, and like they say, you grab them and let everybody else clean them up.
That's what I was going to say. You almost lost that one right there, but hey, like you say, you grab them and hold them for your homeboys.
You know, I can tell you definitely, the one thing that I know the defensive coaches, and the one thing I know is that the defensive coaches.
He on Roy. What the world? They're not throwing no flags? He had Roy jacked up, bro.
We see we have some confusion down here, folks.
Bro, he had Roy jacked up, and they didn't call nothing.
We don't see a flag at all.
You got to call something, man.
I haven't seen a flag go out yet, Josh, for anything.
Roy don't even have a helmet on, bro. And the dude, what is going on?
Well, what's bad is you can see that he was all the way over on the Bruins sideline. He was all the way over on the Bruins sideline. You know, he should never have ended up all the way over on the Bruins sideline and there not be a flag at all. So, ooh, you can tell Coach Langston's pretty upset.
Like, you have to call something. Look, even the athletic director went on the field.
That's
like,
right.
you know it's serious, man. You have to call something. You cannot let that go.
I mean, you know, I'm a softball umpire, and I know that the one thing you have to do is you have to keep order and whatever. You can't let kids be all the way over on one sideline. And, I mean, that was just bad right there.
Did they call a flag or something, or no?
No flags. No, no. You even have the principal.
Oh, yeah? You even got the principal out.
Mr. Phillips.
Come on, man. You got to call something right there, man.
Yeah, I tell you what.
Hey, we at home, Marco. Remember?
You know what? We got to protect this house. Obviously from the referees, too.
That's crazy. You cannot jack up the quarterback for the opposing team and then just walk off to the side.
And you definitely so. I mean, we see.
Oh, look, they called something.
We haven't had an official call yet.
I guess they just talked about it, but they're sending them back. So, but then again, we kind of stopped them. Did we stop them right there?
Weird chain of events
I don't know.
that have just happened. But back to the action.
Look, he say, humble discipline, you play, embarrassing. That.
And we see here the athletic director going out to the field.
You got to get him out the game, coach.
Have a talk to the referee.
I don't know about you, Marco, but I don't want him in my game. If I'm anybody on Westbrook side, I don't want that guy playing again.
You know,
you jack up the quarterback on the sideline.
Well, you know, at some point in time, there comes a point. As we have an officials timeout. I guess the officials will confer here. Try and get a little order. It's gotten a little touchy. Or, okay. So the officials will confer here. We see, yeah, because we don't want this to get out of hand, but we definitely have to make sure that we, you know, do the right thing by the actions, you know, that have happened. But, you know, you had said something about, you know, the kid should be out the game. You know, as a coach, though, sometimes you have to go on ahead and pull that kid. You pull him yourself, especially when you know that, no, that's not something that, you know, we stand for doing. So I know as a coach in many, many years, you know, if a kid actually, you know, went that far to that, I pulled you myself, no matter how great you were or no matter what you did for the team, because what you did for the team right then was not what the team needed. But we don't know what happened to cause the commotion and why. You know, coming back to it, like I was saying, remember, we're here broadcasting for our students in Beaumont ISD. And we want you guys to please make sure you spread the word about what we're doing so that our kids can be seen and our kids have an opportunity to be broadcast. Humboldt, if you're out there and you're listening and you're watching this broadcast, you know, send us some information in. Talk to us. Let us know what you're seeing, what's going on. First down and 10, Humboldt. Oh, and it looked like the pocket closed up right there on the quarterback. Tries to bring it out a little bit, and we see a flag right there. Westbrook, number 32. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike flag. We see the referees are going to get real ticky-tack on the flags now. You got to make sure you don't come out saying any words, doing anything else. They're going to keep this game under wraps, we see. You know, the one thing I know is Coach Coleman is all about discipline. And that's not something he wants from his defense. You know, that'll hurt the whole momentum of a team starting to get those kinds of penalties. We don't want to do that. We want to just make sure we keep it all on the field.
After 30-yard line.
After a 15-yard penalty, it'll be first down and 10, Humboldt. Ball on their own 30-yard line. Handoff.
Ball carried by number 6,
All right, Roy.
Conquest Wiley.
Stopped by number 95.
Marco, I went back and I looked at it, and it don't look like he was jacking up Roy. It looked like he was trying to get to somebody on the sideline. Like I really don't know. I really understand what happened on that last chain of events.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really don't know.
Tell you what, they must have deemed it to be, something different than the way it looked up here in the booth. And here we go. Ball snap, second down for the Wildcats. Handed off to number 6.
Ball carried by Wiley again, tripped up by Michael Feature.
Tripped up by Michael
Gain of
Fiacher.
6. Third down.
Gain of 6, bring up a 3rd down and 5 for the Humble Wildcats on their own 35-yard line. 5 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in the first half. I'm pretty sure each team would like to see who can score again before halftime. It would really be big if Westbrook scored again before halftime. Pass complete to number 4 of the Humble Wildcats for a first down.
My bad, Marco. I'm dissecting that I really don't know what went down. But it's over. It's water under the bridge. Let's get a stop. They just got the first down right here.
There we go.
Get a stop. Let's get the ball back. Let's try to score here. I don't know, Marco.
Let's see if the defense can get us our ball back here. First down and 10. Humble Wildcats. Ball on their own 43-yard line. Handoff and fake. Quarterback takes the ball and he delivers a shoulder.
Oh, that's a big boy, Marco.
Man, he delivered a shoulder and he wasn't going to slide. He was going to take and give that leg.
You don't got to worry about him sliding at all. He said he's taking all contact head on.
Definitely so. Like you say, from up here and on the video, this looks like a really big kid, big quarterback here. And it'll be going over the top. Is it? Oh! Almost intercepted by number 29 of the Bruins, Shadrick Jackson. Let's look at that play again there, folks, and went over the top, and Shadrick turned into it. Oh, man. Had 2 defenders. Well, you know what ended up happening is if he actually would have let it go, it would have fallen right in number 12's hands.
That would fall right into Fiacher's hands.
But instead, we see another misdirection here. Number 10, big tight end. Big tight end. We've seen him go to number 82 a lot tonight. And that big tight end has really been cashing in. 18-yard completion on the play. Jalen Lolicio. Let's look at that again right there. And that'll bring up another Humble first down.
Get him in the backfield.
And he has some dance moves, folks. And he was trying to get out of there, but host of Bruins brought him down. Number 6, Martez Wiley. Javarius Broussard in on the tackle there. 1-yard pickup would be a 2nd down and 9. 2nd down and 9 for the Humble Wildcats. Ball on the Bruin 26-yard line.
We're creeping up on a little bit on 3 minutes left in the first half. And just for those who just now tuning in or may have missed, the homecoming celebration had already happened. They crowned their homecoming queen already. And I will get back to you and let you know who it was. I kind of forgot that fast. But so if you're looking for that at halftime, it already happened. They already crowned their queen before the game. Westbrook does it before the game. I'm not a fan of, Marco, but I get, like I was told, they got UIL competition and stuff, so the bands need that, game time practice or whatever.
Right.
But I still say, man, it's homecoming, man. You have a way bigger crowd at halftime than you do before the game. And, I didn't even really hear loud cheers when they crowned her. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, you really didn't have anybody in the stands when she was crowned. And, when I was in school, what we did was we did it at halftime. But we always had homecoming a lot later than where homecoming is now. So since homecoming was a lot later than where it is now, then what happened is you were able to do the big festivities because UIL for band was already over. Oh, and we see pass complete right there to number 1. Cedric Howard. And we see the Humble Wildcats are marching. Let's look at that replay there. Barajas. Ball up top. Oh, pass definitely complete. Now, coverage was there. We can see it looked like the defensive back stumbled. Had the defensive back not stumbled, he would have been right there also, but be a first down and goal, ball on the 7-yard line for the Humble Wildcats. And we look over the top. Did he catch it? It is a reception. Number 1, Cedric Howard with the touchdown. And let's look at that replay there, folks. We see right there, you can see number 1 from the beginning, from the bottom of your screen, come right off the top, and had to turn around. That was a tough catch. Tough catch by Cedric Howard. But he reels it in for another Humble Wildcat touchdown. Here with 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining in the half. Kick is up, and the kick is good. With 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining in the half, we have Humble Wildcats 14, Westbrook Bruins 7. Can we go back to that touchdown again and let's see that? Because that was a great move he made to actually turn all the way around, come back and get that football because it was thrown behind him. Great concentration right there by Cedric Howard of the Humble Wildcats. Now remember, folks, it is not third quarter yet. We need to see some shout outs in here. Come on, third quarter shout outs. Y'all know what we want to do, what we want to see. Let's have some fun with it tonight, folks. It is homecoming. Bruin homecoming 2022. Let's make this night great. Shout out one of your students. Shout out your own kid. Shout out your cousin.
Yeah, your long lost cousin. Tell him you said what's up. Screen recorded and send it to him. Say, look, I shouted you out.
There you go. Shout out the dog. Shout out Wolfie. But send in your shout outs. Let people know that they're loved. I'm gonna send out a shout out tonight. As they line up to do the kickoff, you know, you got to be wondering what is the offensive coordinator for Westbrook cooking up right now. You know, you always have these 2-minute drills that you do, and let's see if the Bruins go into a 2-minute drill with 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining, or, you know, we actually could just punch this thing in if we can go on ahead and run the kickoff in. And we see third Smith catches the ball out of in the end zone.
Well, yeah, let's go third. Let's go third. Let's go third.
So close. Maybe 2 blocks away from getting into the end zone. Let's look at that replay there. After catching the ball there, he picks up some great blocks right there. Spins around and still picks up another 15 yards.
You break that one tackle right there, you go home.
Yeah, because you had some blocking right out there in the front. But Westbrook, with 1 minute and 28 seconds remaining in the half.
Marco, again, another gift wrap present. Look where you at, Marco. We have to score here, Marco.
Like I said, special teams and defense has been playing tremendous tonight. And pass complete to number 13. Great job to get out of bounds to stop the clock. It's a great play going to the sideline. Pass complete to Zamarian Brown. You can tell that's a tall kid right there.
Brown out of bounds, number 47.
I see him in the hallway. I know what it's like to look up at him. Actually, really and truthfully, looking up at him when he was in the 8th grade. And here we go. It'll be a 2nd down and 4 for the Bruins. Ball on the Wildcat 47-yard line. We see quarterback getting flushed out the pocket and a little high for Mr. Trey Roy
Pressure, pass out of bounds, incomplete.
to get to the ball.
Brings up
That'll bring up a 3rd down and 4.
And 4.
This is a big 3rd down. 1 minute and 18 seconds remaining in the first half. I'm pretty sure a goal of the Bruins right here is to make sure we can even this thing out before we go into and handoff. Oh, seemed like he had some room to run. And number 5 of the Humble Wildcats, Ja'Cory Johnson. It's like he hit a brick wall right there. But not after. First down for the Bruins. It'll be a 1st down and 10 on the Humble 41-yard line with under a minute remaining in the first half. And he's flushed out again. It's a little high for number 13, Zamarian Brown, but he was under pressure, had to get that ball out of there. You don't want to lose those kind of yards right now. We have 52.7 seconds remaining. And it's 2nd down and 10 Bruins here in Beaumont, Texas at Beaumont ISD Memorial Stadium. Bruin Homecoming 2022. Motion for the Bruins. And we see a screen pass, but look at that, number 33. Number 33 for the Humble Wildcats was right there. Was not fooled by that screen pass. Watched the ball go over the top and was right there to make the stop. Xavier Gaines. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 7. Gain of 3 for the Bruins. 43.2 seconds remaining. And Westbrook will use their 3rd and final timeout of the first half. 43 seconds remaining, trying to get into the end zone here. Tell me out there, couch coaches, what do you think? What play would you run right about now?
I'm running a quadruple reverse. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna reverse that thing 4 times.
Oh,
We're doing the what is it called? The NX of Puerto Rico right here.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do something, man. We gotta do trickery. We got 43 seconds before the half end. We have to score right here, man. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. We have how many timeouts? We have 2?
We have none.
None.
We just used our last one.
Let me take that away.
And this guy here, see, that's the Madden players, boy. You would be back there running round and round and
We are
round.
doing the annexation of Puerto Rico right here.
We're not playing with you tonight, Lamb. Here we go. It is 2nd down and 7. Pass to Zamarian Brown going to the sideline. Great catch.
ZB.
And let's see by the spot, did he get the 1st down? And by the spot, he gets the 1st down. It'll be 1st down and 10 by the Bruins. Let's look at that pass again. Right there, he does get the foot. He gets his foot down with more room to go. Almost
And he
had
stuck
another
the ball
step.
out. He stuck the ball out, for the extra, and his arm's 7 foot long, so he probably got a touchdown if he stick out a little bit farther.
And he's
Get rid of it.
oh, great block by number 4 coming across.
Down. Carter Holmes, did he catch it? Carter Holmes, what I'm talking about, Carter.
Pass
I'll put you on the cover, Carter.
to number 5, Carter Holmes.
Carter, I'll put you on the cover, Carter. Thank you for making me look good.
For the Bruin touchdown, man. That play right there looked like it could have been really, really bad because looked like they sent an inside linebacker blitz, and that linebacker was coming after their quarterback.
I got a replay coming. Give me a second.
That was a great play. While we set up here for the kick,
Ooh, this is a good angle right here. I'm going to play this.
and almost blocked,
Here we go.
and it's no good.
No good.
Wide left.
Let's try this angle right here. We got a couple angles of that. Let's take a look at it.
Here we go. Let's look at that touchdown again. And being flushed out the pocket and able to stop, come across the other side of the field. And wow,
I got another angle I'm gonna play. We got one more angle of that. Let's take a look at it.
And let's look at that
Got
from.
angle.
Here we go. Oh, and look at that. He comes through the line, but man, that was a saving block right there by number 4 of the Bruins. Without that block right there, you know, that touchdown probably would not have been possible.
Yeah, and
Very
he had Trey
Simeon.
Roy in the backfield. He had Trey Roy even deeper. You know, if he put a little bit more on it,
See,
he had Trey Roy in the back. So you got
All
two
they had-
people back there.
all they had to do is get the ball off.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you can give the quarterback time, like I said, I watched Troy Yeoman, man. I remember that line he had a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Troy used to foul his taxes in the backfield and then throw the ball. So, and man, he had a heck of a receiving core too. You know, so
Oh man, he say foul his taxes.
I think
in
he
the
had all kind of
backyard.
time back there. Get
And
the tackle,
kick
get the
is
tackle.
up. And number
not let him
5,
run
he
it
had
back.
blocking, and he's trying to come around. He does come around the side there, and he is dragging. Excellent run.
17 seconds, Marco.
Number 5 of the Humber Wildcats, Carter Holmes. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Westbrook. Excuse me. Number 5 of the Wildcats, Corey Johnson, with a great return for the Humber Wildcats. 17.6 seconds remaining here in the first half. Humber Wildcats 14, Westbrook Bruins 13. Be a first down and 10. Ball on the Bruin 38-yard line.
Here we go.
You know, some dangerous things
How
can
many
happen
timeouts
right
they
here.
got? One?
Actually,
Got two?
yeah.
No, they got
Humble has one timeout left.
My bad. Look, I got the score wrong. Let me fix it. They didn't really call a timeout right there. I just had to fix it. They got one timeout remaining.
So here we go. First down and 10 for the Humble Wildcats. Snap is up. Pass. Looked like the pass was deflected.
Chad Yazoo on somebody in white.
Looks like the play was deflected. That'll bring up a second down and 10 for the Humble Wildcats with 14.6 seconds remaining in the first half. You know, as the defensive coordinator right now, I'm pretty sure that you want your defense to make sure they don't give up anything here. And we see pass complete to number 15.
Pass complete to number 15.
You can't let him get out there, Marco. You know, we gotta try to tackle them inbounds, make them waste their, what they got, one time on now?
Yeah. One time out. Tyrese Castile bring up a third down and 3 for the Humble Wildcats. Yeah, we have to get them on the first time. You know, we have to tackle them as soon as we get our hands on them. We can't let them break 3 and get extra yardage there. And we see pass complete to number 15 again. And we see another missed tackle again. That's going to really, really plague you.
They call timeout, yeah.
Now, they call timeout here with 4 seconds remaining in the half. Let's see if they're going to go for it. Humble calls their final timeout. See if they're going to go for it or if they're going to go for a field goal. Looks like they're going to go for a field goal.
Coach is going crazy over there.
You know, this is it's been a really tight game. We saw at the beginning that we saw at the beginning where it was pretty tough for the Bruins. It was easy to get into the red zone, and they stayed in the red zone for a good bit of the first quarter and, you know, the second. And then now this game is really tight. 4 seconds remaining in the first half. We know that Humble's trying to get some more points up here on the board, and it looks like, yes, they will be going for a field goal here.
They got a kicker with a lineman number. That's scary.
You sure right. Usually your kickers are your real petite. Hey, this kicker don't look like a kicker either.
Chad, scoot to your right just a little bit, Chad.
Oh, we have movement there. Movement on. Is it, see if it's on the Wildcats or if one of the Bruins made contact, which made them move. And we have the call is offsides on the Bruins. So with that being offsides on the Bruins, that brings the ball up 5 yards.
They'll sure kick it here, but just make the kick a little bit easier. You know, we gotta. That's one thing you can't do. We know they're kicking it, so why are we Yeah, interior lineman not gonna block a punt. Block a field goal.
Well, you know, they could also, with some trickery. Remember, he has a lineman number on, and look at that kid. He looks like he could actually be a lineman. And the kick is up, and it is good.
And the kick is good.
And we have a flag, a late flag on the field.
They got a scrum.
Halftime score, Humble, 17, Westbrook, 13, coming up.
Wait, we have a late flag on the field here. Flag was thrown.
Draw your attention to the south end zone. As coming out of the field right now, some of the amazing Westbrook staff and faculty members.
Unsportsmanlike conduct call on Westbrook and unsportsmanlike conduct called on Humble. The two penalties were offset. And this will bring us into halftime.
Cindy Weir, Kelsey Joswiak, Jamisha Proctor, Hope Harris Harrell, Nicole Terabay, Callan Morgan, Ramona Long.
And it looks like they're honoring the Westbrook High School
Thank you, Westbrook. Staff and faculty. Let's give them a big round of
department,
applause.
of which I am a part of also. Shout out to me too. And we will now allow you to enjoy your halftime festivities here in Beaumont, Texas at Beaumont High School Memorial Stadium. We'll see the Humble Wildcats 17, the Westbrook Bruins 13. Please enjoy the halftime and send in your shout outs. Send them in.
Good evening, humble fighting Wildcat family. Now, taking the field is your high-stepping, high-kicking, award-winning Wild Cadets dance team. Of Ashley Collins and Jaleesa Dixon. The dance officers are Junior Lieutenant Kayla Wilson, Sophomore Lieutenant Sanaya Johnson. The dancer of the week is Riley Wright. The humble teacher of the week is Sergeant Major Parkins. Congratulations, everyone. The Wild Cadets would like to send a special good luck to the Stars dance team on an amazing dance season. Tonight's performance will feature a field prep routine to New Rule. Dance your hearts out, Wild Cadets. for your halftime entertainment, it's the humble Wildcat Fighting Wildcat Band. The band is led onto the field by senior drum majors Keelan Denny, Jacob Fresa, and junior drum major Andreas Herrera. Tonight, the Fighting Wildcat Band will be performing selections from their URL show entitled Moonlight. John Whitelock, Doug Mackey, and Jose Garza. The principal of Humboldt High School is Darius Cosby.
Ladies and gentlemen, Westbrook High School and the Beaumont Independent School District are pleased to present Sound Power in the Westbrook Stars. Tonight, the Stars will perform their routine to the Britney Spears hit, Toxic. Social officers this year are President Samantha Sue, Vice President Ashley Bills, Secretary Isabella Barrett, Historian Alondra Thickpin, Spirit Leader Emma Kindwall, and Chaplain Katie Dagan. The Stars are under the field direction of Junior Lieutenant Mia Prudhomme, Junior Lieutenant Kara Roberts, Senior Lieutenant Cheryl Ann Chancellor, Senior Lieutenant Paige Padilla, Senior Lieutenant Maddie Pena, First Lieutenant Sophie Madden, and Captain Kennedy Summers. The Stars are directed by Courtney Mercer and Assistant Director Tisha Smith. We continue the Sound Power experience with this from Earth, Wind, and Fire, including In the Stone, After the Love Has Gone, and September.
And we're back, folks, here for the second half in Beaumont, Texas at Beaumont ISD Memorial Stadium, where we see the Humble Wildcats leading the Bruins 17-13, beginning of the second half. You know, this upcoming half, we noticed in the first half that we had the defense played spectacularly, and our special teams really, defense and special teams have really played spectacularly. And I know we want to capitalize a little bit more off of their play because we had the ball in the red zone. A lot of times didn't cash in, but we noticed in the second quarter, both teams put together some drives. We had the Humble Wildcats put together a 93-yard drive that took a lot of time off the clock. But then Westbrook came back, and then they both scored really quickly before the end of the first half. So now we see the opening kickoff. The opening kickoff for the second half. Ball received by number 3 of the Humble Wildcats, Mr. Demarion Collins. Brought down after a gain of about 5 yards on the return. Be a first down and 10 for the Humble Wildcats. You know, folks, it is the third quarter. You know what that is. That means shout-out time. Come on, folks. Make sure we get those shout-outs in so we can scream and shout a little bit to the people that you know you love the most or the people you want to know, hey, I'm thinking about you. Shout out your wives. I'm sure they would like to hear it. Make sure they're listening. Have them subscribe. Here we go. It'll be a first down and 10. Ball on their own 23-yard line. Swing pass to number 4. And after a gain of about 3 yards, maybe 2 yards on the play, be a second down and 8. Ball on the 25, ball on their own 25-yard line. You know, this defense has really been coming up to the plate and making some great stops, giving the offense a chance to get the ball into the end zone. Had a couple opportunities in the first half to get some interceptions. And, we see a hole being open. He just put his head down, come through the hole, picked up a host of yards there. Number 6, Monquez Wiley. Let's look at that replay there. You can see, that hole was opened up looked like right off the guard.
Missed tackle. You got him in the backfield right there, or at least maybe like for a 1-yard gain, but we missed that tackle. And, you know, when you miss a tackle, you leave it wide open.
And definitely so. That brings up a first down and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball on their own 42-yard line. You know, we don't want to start allowing them to put together long drives that take lots of time off the clock. But we see that, here we go, ball is snapped, and looks like the quarterback and the receiver had a little miscommunication on where they were going with it. The receiver looked like he looked in. Quarterback was going over the outside shoulder there. Incomplete pass. Bring up a second down and 10 for the Humble Wildcats. Humble Wildcats, if you're listening, send some shout-outs. Let us know you're listening. You know, let us know how we're doing. Let us know how you're liking the broadcast, and give us an opportunity to read some comments, be able to put some comments on the board tonight, folks. Third quarter shout-outs. Going to see what shout-outs we have in here in the box, and we have Miss little play action here. Number 10, quarterback.
Walk y'all camera over there to where the stars are sitting.
Mr. Damian Barajas. Pick up about 5 on the play. Be a third down and 5 for the Wildcats. 10 minutes and 4 seconds and counting in the third quarter. Notice defense making some adjustments. Offense looking for the play. And they're down. Snap is out. Quarterback rolls out. And pass is complete. and immediately pass complete to number 15, Tyrese Castile, but immediately wrapped up and held on to, so he couldn't get any extra yardage by number 12, Mr. Michael Fiacha. Wasn't it Michael Fiacha that was featured today? I believe that was. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it was, you know. Michael Fiacha was featured on the board, and we can see why. He's come up really, really big for the Bruins tonight. But not after a Wildcat first down. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout here, folks. Timeout, Wildcats. With 9 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The Wildcats used their first timeout of the second half. While we're here, we want to make sure I'm going to send a shout out. Send a shout out to my mother, Lottie Johnson. Mama, shouts out to you. And shout out to my sister. If you're listening and watching, I want to send a shout out to my sister, Miss Latasha Edwards. So make sure you get your shout outs in so we can send a shout out. Remember, we're broadcast all over the world. Somebody loves you enough to give you a shout out all over the world. And we're back to the action. We see number 16 breaks a tackle, breaks a leg tackle, and in for the touchdown. Number 16 of the Wildcats, MacArthur Baker III, is another quarterback. Man, and just like that, the Humble Wildcats scored. Here we go. Let's look at the replay on that. We noticed on that replay, and he was gone, folks. We see that he broke one tackle, hopped over one foot, and just like that, it's 23-13. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. With 8 minutes and 53 seconds in the third quarter, Humble Wildcats 24, Westbrook Bruins 13. Man, if we can see that touchdown again, to see the replay of that touchdown from the beginning would be great. We noticed that he used a little misdirection there, faking the actual handoff to the back. And, man, when we pick up the action, we see two missed tackles there. You know, I know the defensive coordinator of Westbrook, Mr. Darryl Coleman, look at that right there, just actually runs over, and still another opportunity to get him. But, again, great body balance to stay on his feet into the end zone. And all night long, we've been saying Barajas at quarterback, and all of a sudden we see a new quarterback in, and he runs it in for the touchdown. And just like that, with 8 minutes and 53 seconds, of a Wildcats 24, Westbrook Bruins 13, and homecoming 2022. Bruin homecoming 2022. Hey, do we have any shout-outs in there? Anybody send any shout-outs for anyone?
Got something to wave, and we are out. Y'all good. Y'all can go find the student section now. Tell them thank you. Go to where the student section is.
And we see that kickoff where they run up, and you have to make sure you're ready for it, because if you're not, there'll be some trickery there.
It's just like Brook game or something.
Big number 75 with the pooch kick, and
He picked it up.
he,
You gotta be kidding me.
let's look and see, folks. It looks like that Westbrook didn't touch it, and he picked it up, and
Wait.
We notice everybody running off the field. Let's see what exactly is happening. Hey, we got our student section right there.
Y'all good. Y'all come over around. I'm finna go to replay, Marco.
Let's look at that kickoff again, see what exactly happened because, and we see the ball is up. It bounces and right into his hands. Number 9 for the Humboldt Wildcats. And Humboldt Wildcats take over off of the kickoff, first down and 10
Yeah, I did good, Chad. Thank you.
on the Bruin 42-yard line. Great field position. And, it looked like this half is Humboldt that's getting all the presence. And we see number 16, MacArthur in again. Pass complete to number 15. Number 16, MacArthur Baker to third. Pass complete to number 15, Tyrese Castile.
Y'all been radio silent on me, man.
For another Humboldt Wildcat first down.
I couldn't talk to y'all, man. I had some ideas.
Ball on the 32-yard, on the Bruin 32-yard line, and just like that, with 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, Humboldt in the driver's seat. Let's see if this defense can answer here. Ball is snapped. And a little shovel pass right there, a little short pass right there. Looked like it was trying to set up for a screen, but got the ball out there to number 3. And it looks like the spot, according to the spot, yes, he gets the first down. Gain of 10 on the play. Be a first down and 10, ball on the 22-yard line. It's got to be frustrating for a defense to come off the field, and then on special teams, we have something like that happen, and just like that again, you're right back on the field. Hand off to number 3, coming up through the middle, and he runs over a couple of Bruins and then tackled and brought down by a host of Bruins. Wow, that was a run. Bring up a first down and goal for Humboldt Wildcats. Excellent run by number 3. And here we go. First down and goal from the 7-yard line. Drops back to pass, and the ball is out. Did he get back on it? Because if he didn't, that was a fumble. And it looks like he got right back on it. That quickly could have been really bad for the Humboldt Wildcats. And we have an injured player. And let's go to replay here. We notice right here on this play, comes out and we flushed him out. And yes, that would have been a fumble, but he jumped right back on it. And, just a little information so you can know when you see the referees do it. When you see the referee throw out that black, honestly, I'm not sure what it is, flag or whatever, but that honestly stands for a fumble. And if you see that, then you need to get on top of that ball, because if you don't get on that ball, it will be going the other way. 7 minutes and 3 seconds.
And that'll be all for your daily football tips by Marco Johnson.
Sometimes we don't know why the referees throw different things down. And we need to know what's actually going on to help us follow the game a little bit better. 6 minutes and 50 seconds and counting in the third quarter. Again, we see second down and goal for the Humboldt Wildcats. Ball on the 14-yard line. It's a loss of 7 on the play. And we see number 4 for Humboldt trying to get around the corner. Couldn't get around the corner, but still picked up some yards. Bring up a third down. And you got to bring up a third down and goal for the Humboldt Wildcats. here in Beaumont, Texas at Beaumont ISD Memorial Stadium. We have a player hopping off the field for the Bruins. Number 85, Reagan Langston, is hopping off the field for the Bruins. Now, let's see. Do we have any comments? Anyone in the comment box? We have any shout-outs? We'll be doing those shout-outs. Make sure you get them in. Third quarter shout-outs. Bruin Homecoming 2022. Send your shout-out in. And back to the action. Third down and goal for Humble Wildcats. Ball on the 9-yard line. Passes up to number 4, and it is complete for a Humble Wildcat touchdown. And, folks, we noticed that Humble's offense is just going right at the heart of the defense there. Let's look at the replay on that, folks. Well, now, we might want to go back a little bit so we can see what's actually happening. Well, we know that it ended up in a touchdown. And the extra point is up, and the kick is good. And just like that, folks, with less than 6 minutes into the third quarter, Humble Wildcats 31 and Westbrook Bruins 13. You know, when you end up having botched kickoffs like that, you know, that could be a real Achilles heel to the coaches, because that just means that somebody didn't think that ball was enough to go after it. You know, I know the special team as well as the defensive coaches of the Bruins, they stress and emphasize get to the ball. So I'm pretty sure that was something that probably got the coaches really fired up to allow a kickoff to come through. But I bet you they'll be watching for that now to make sure that that doesn't happen again. So let's see. Hey, do we have anybody in the shout-out boxes? Any comments? Anything that we can do? Let's see. Here we go. Number 75, Humble, to kick the ball off. And they kick it deep to Smith. And Smith handles the ball at the 6-yard line. Makes one cut through the middle and brought down at the 33-yard line.
They won't pop up, Marco, but I'll read them out to you. We got let me go back some. We got oh wow. Go back some more. Elijah Burrell say, Coach Johnson, when we supposed to go bowling?
Say, man, keep getting your practice in. Don't worry. Once we get out there, there'll be no excuses. We're going to hit it up, Elijah. Don't worry.
Somebody put a shout out Malcolm Peters, right tackle for Brook, JV, number 73.
Hey, shout out Malcolm Peters.
That was Ain't Too Funny, put that.
Ain't Too Funny. I like that. Ain't Too Funny.
And also, Ain't Too Funny said shout out to Jonathan Martin from BU. Yeah, we'll be doing that game tomorrow, Marco.
Definitely so. We will be in here tomorrow in the booth. Make sure you log in and subscribe so you can get the updates and know what's going on. But we can also give that shout out tonight and tomorrow. And
Jonathan said, let's go Brody for Westbrook, number 28.
Oh, yeah, Brody. I call him Brodeezy every day in the hallway. It's a great kid there. And we see pass complete to number 13 for the Bruins.
It's
Marion Brown.
Charles Green says, shout out number 38, Beaumont Oilers, 8U, Charles Green, a.k.a. Cash.
Aha.
Beaumont
Oilers in the
He'll
house.
probably be playing out here in a few years.
Tell you what, we train them up right, we get them out here on the field, and we get an opportunity to see them progress and have a great career. So make sure we start training them up right young.
Christopher Lane said, which state is this in? This is in Beaumont, Texas, Christopher Lane. Texas, the football capital of the world.
There it is.
Let's go, Roy. Let's go, Roy.
And look at that. We see a quarterback using his feet. Number 11. Nice gain on the play. Roy Jenkins.
Got a replay coming.
You know, we don't get to see him use his feet that often, but we saw him scramble out of there and use his feet to get along the sideline.
Got a replay coming.
Let's look at this replay here.
Different angle.
Has the ball up, and look, he gets out of there. And once he gets out of there, it's just a foot race.
Oh, man, I missed that.
And
third.
handoff to.
Let's go third.
know
Let's go
who.
third. Let's go third.
Third. He breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, gets off, uses his feet, and wow, big gain.
Got a replay coming.
Big gain for Terrell third. And let's look at that again, coming right off that left side. Great block by number 18, Trey Roy. And just using that speed.
Oh, yeah, back to the shout-outs. Reginald Johnson says, shout out to Marco for the amazing commentary. Tigers for life. Hashtag Tigers for life.
Hey, Reg, man, it's good to see you. And number one, are we in the end zone for the touchdown, Westbrook Bruins?
Huh?
Great run by Terrell third Smith to get Westbrook on the board. Let you know that Westbrook is not going to lay down here. And, hey, back to that shout-out, Reggie. My boy, it's great to hear from you. I'm glad you're in on the program. Tell you what, man, it's great to see what you're doing over there. King, head football coach, shout out to you, my brother. Keep doing what you're doing over there with those kids and keep making a difference in life, man. I'm proud of you. And we have the extra point is up, and it is good. Here in Beaumont, Texas at Beaumont ISD Memorial Stadium with 4 minutes and 44 seconds remaining. Score is Humboldt Wildcats 31, Westbrook Bruins 28. Let's go back to the replay of that touchdown there.
Oh, my God. I don't know what's going on, Marco.
Great motion. Oh, that was great. Come off the left side of the line, get outside, get wide. Your receivers are blocking for you. You're in for the touchdown. Hey, look at our cheerleading section there. Our stars, excuse me, not cheerleading, but our stars, our Westbrook Stars for homecoming, keeping the spirit, cheering on our boys. You know, this is going to be a fight. You know, nobody's going to lay down. Let's see if Westbrook has some trickery up their sleeve for this kick, or is it going to be going deep? We noticed that Humboldt has used some trickery a bunch of different times, and the kick is up, and they go deep with the ball. Ball handled. Oh, but number 3 pass, lateral pass to number 9, going down the opposite sideline, and we see some trickery by Humboldt Wildcats. You know, all night long we've been seeing some trick plays, and they've
Mary
been
J.
really...
Blige said we don't need no trickeration in the jamboree.
Tell you what, you know, with these kind of plays, you definitely keep the Bruins on their heels. Let's look at that again. It looked like he was coming in, and he really got laid out right there to deliver that ball. And, man, I tell you what, if that one block there.
That's so bold, Marco. Like, they're literally saying we'll risk a fumble right here. That's so bold, man.
You know, it kind of gives you a message. It's trying to say, you know, Westbrook, we're not afraid of you. And, you know, the Bruins, I'm pretty sure they want to send that message that you need to be. But that was an amazing play by the Wildcats. Be a first down and 10. Ball in their own 36-yard line. And we see him going over the top here, too. Ooh, and the receiver was trying to make a
got a
one-handed
flag.
catch, and we have a flag in the backfield. Now, not in the backfield, I'm sorry. We have a flag in the secondary on that play. Let's see if it'll be pass interference on offense or defense. We go back to that replay. We'll be able to see, if the defender had his hands on him early.
I didn't get the replay, my bad.
Oh, there's no problem. Oh, we have pass interference on the Bruins.
Dang it, I didn't get the replay. That's on me.
It looked like on that pass, it looked like the receiver had his hand out for it, but the officials called pass interference on the Bruins, which will be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down for
Marco, man, let's shout out my boy
Wildcats.
Roblox RPS, man. He didn't put it in there a few times. My bad, Roblox.
Hey.
That's on me, man. Shout out to my boy Roblox RPS. If y'all play Roblox, add my boy RPS or however that go. And my bad, Roblox.
Hey, man, I'm glad to see you in the box, Roblox. Whoever you are, keep on being in the box. And pass complete to number 1. Short game brought down immediately by number 12, Michael Fiacha.
Hey, man, Mike Fiacha, man, the kid got heart,
Well, I can tell you what, didn't you feature him earlier?
Yeah, man,
he's really been coming up big, in the end zone when he defended that touchdown, when he defended that almost touchdown there for it to be an incomplete pass. Also, we've seen and called his name a lot tonight.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how many tackles he had tonight.
We're going to have to look at that. I'm going to find out, and we'll have to research that and pull that up. Oh, we see the Bruins bring pressure here, and, wow, quarterback gets out of there, uses his feet, and he has broken one tackle and is coming up. And, folks, just like that, there's another touchdown, but we see a couple of Wildcats down on the field.
Is that a touchdown they gave it to him?
I don't see any flags.
They gave him a touchdown.
Will be a touchdown. Humble Wildcats. Man, he broke tackles, jumped over. Looking at this, look like the starting quarterback right here.
Yeah.
And let's take a look at this replay, folks. 1, 2 people.
Ooh, God.
Number 8 was that number 8 or number 9? Let's go back on that. Can we go back on that real quick? We have some people down. Let's go back, and if we can slow that down a little bit, let's look at that right there. One Bruin had a chance, and he dipped right in on another one, and wow. Number 9 gave himself up, and matter of fact, number 9 was one that was still laying on the field. But we see the quarterback using his feet, and even right at the end, securing the ball. And for the touchdown, Humble Wildcats.
My bad.
Man, thank you for that replay there, man. Just when you look at that right there, you can just see the athleticism for number 16.
What we third quarter? Third quarter, 3:34. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, third quarter, 3 minutes and 34 seconds remaining. The kick is up, and the kick is good. With 3 minutes and 34 seconds remaining here in Beaumont, Texas at Beaumont ISD Memorial Stadium, you have the Humble Wildcats 38, Westbrook Bruins 20.
We got, I'm guessing, Luck. I'm going to say Luck. Luck Sorry K. Shout out to Luck Sorry K. And they say Yoshamar, so I don't, whatever that means.
Tell you what.
Shout out to Man. Just his name on here is just Man.
Shout out to Man. Mankind. Hey, do we have any Humble Wildcats in that is listening? Send some shout outs to your kids too. We're not biased at all. We want to send shout outs to all of anyone, and make sure they're listening. Have them go and subscribe, have them to like, have them to comment. Let us know what we can do better. Let us know what you'd like that we do. As we line up for the kickoff, this has been a very eventful third quarter for the Humble Wildcats. Here in the third quarter for the Humble Wildcats, we see they came out with 17 and have put 3 scores on the board since halftime. You know, they've come out in the third quarter and scored more points in the third quarter than they had the whole first half. Yeah, that kicker there is massive. Pooch kick up, but it is caught by the Bruins, and the Bruins will take over here on the 30-yard line. Be first down and 10 Bruins.
Trying to get the timeouts right, so I got to give Umbo a timeout. Look like I don't remember them taking a timeout, Marco.
Oh, they did. They took a timeout early in this quarter.
Okay, I missed it. I'm trying to make sure my ticks at the bottom match up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, not a worry, not a worry. Yeah, you sure right. Westbrook has all 3 of their timeouts.
We're gonna need
Umbo has 2.
Oh, we have to score right here. If with 3:34 remaining in the third quarter, yeah, we have to score right here.
Definitely. We see right here carrying 2 defenders, picking up a gain of about 3, bringing up a second down and 7 for the Bruins. Ball on their own 33-yard line. You know, it's an uphill battle from here. You know, it was very doable at the beginning of the third quarter, and it's still doable, but it's going to take a lot to get this done here. But we just have to keep chipping away at it. Quarterback has some time now being flushed out, and really smart. He throws the ball away. Coverage was great downfield by the Humble Wildcats, and he had no one that he could throw the ball to. He was being pursued by 1 defender, and then all of a sudden 2 or 3 were able to get loose, and it's a real smart way to get outside that tackle box and throw the ball away. Bring up a third down and 7 for the Bruins. Ball on their own 33-yard line with 2 minutes and 55 seconds remaining. Motion by the Bruins, swing pass, complete to number 15, Jalen Dartez. Hey, give a shout out to our stars, some more of our stars right there down on the field. All smiles and waves for homecoming 2022. If I'm not mistaken, hey, Josh, that homecoming dance is what, tomorrow? Oh, and we have a jump right there.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Just throw it. Just throw it.
And he is brought down and sacked by number 5.
Got a flag?
Let's see.
No flag. Yeah, no.
And no flag on the play. So he must have gotten back or didn't jump across. Oh, wait, we do have a flag. Offsides. On the defense. Be a 5-yard penalty on the play, which is great. You know, right there, like you were saying, throw it away, get rid of it, throw it away. Yeah. But I guess he had to make sure he was outside that tackle box.
Yeah, you're right.
He wasn't.
Yeah, last game we had that happen. And he
he got to end up getting the intentional grounding.
But that definitely saved our butt right there, though.
Definitely so. Here we go. We have a first down and 10 for the Bruins. Pass complete to number 15.
Let's go, Jew.
Jalen Dartez, known as Juju. Gain of about 7 on the play. Bring up a gain of about 8. Gain of 8. Second down and 2 for the Bruins. Bruins moving the ball.
What's that flag for?
And we see pass complete here. Ooh, great move there. But number 20 still stuck with him, 24.
Whoa, what's the personal foul? Look how far they going. What's going on? I didn't see what happened on the field. But hey, I'll take 15 free yards.
Oh, wow, we have a personal foul. 15-yard penalty on the field. You know, we knew the referees were going to tighten up big time on the game after what happened in the first half.
Uh-oh.
And we see him going over the top. And it is, he had to wait on the ball just a little too long. the ball just kind of hung in the air a little too long, and it allowed for the defenders to get there. But, boy, that was almost 6. And
I'll replay for you.
let's look at that there. Coming over the top, the receiver has both of them beat. If he didn't have to wait on the ball or the ball was actually put over him, that would have been 6. Bruins, that's a missed opportunity there. But here we go. It's 2nd down and 10 for the Bruins.
Perfect, Isaiah.
Ball on the 34-yard line, and it looked like the play was stuffed. Great block by the quarterback.
Look right through a block, man.
Tell you what, great block right there by the quarterback to allow the ball to get back up maybe about 3 more yards, but still brought down for a loss. Loss of 5. That'll bring up 3rd down and 15 for the Bruins. And here we go. As they received the play. You see, making the commands on the field. And, okay, do we have a flag here? Yeah, we do have a flag on the field. Must be a false start against the Bruins. Be a 5-yard penalty. That makes this 3rd down a little more difficult. 42.2 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Humble Wildcats 38. Westbrook Bruins 20. It'll be 3rd down and 19 for the Bruins. And snap is out, has some time. Going across, and it is deflected. Great defense by number 20 of the Wildcats. The ball going to, intended for number 15, Jalen Dartez. Juju, what they called him.
I say there's no game audio. Hold on, let me. Oh, sure not. I'll go. Let me fix that for you real quick. Hold on.
So what? The only thing everybody's hearing is me. Hey,
just our lovely voices.
This is my concert now. 4th down and 19 for the Westbrook Bruins, with 30.5 seconds remaining. Steps up into the pocket. Long pass over the top and almost intercepted, intended for Zamarian Brown. Almost intercepted by number 2, the Humble Wildcats, Jason Dabney. We see the Bruins taking their shots to the end zone. It'll be a 1st down and 10. Turnover on downs for the Bruins. 1st down and 10 for the Humble Wildcats, with 24.1 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Humble will take over on their own 43-yard line. While we fix the other audio.
Should be coming. Come on.
Here we go. We see 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats. Snap on the ground. Oh, and it's just over the top. Number 6 had an opportunity to pull it down for the Bruins. John Harden. And that'll bring up we have a flag on the play. So referees confirming. I'm not sure what the call was, but it was against the Wildcats. That'll bring up a 1st down and 15 for the Wildcats with 20.4 seconds remaining. Look like the Bruins are going to bring some pressure here. Oh, they masked the pressure. And Quarterback rolls out, pass is complete. And the ball fumbled, and it's still fumbled, but number 4 gets a hold of it and lays down on it before. And that'll bring up a Wildcat first down. As the third quarter comes to a close. There we go.
Why would you leave our class? We have some audio.
Now we have some audio out there. There we go. As the third quarter comes to a close, we see Humble Wildcats 38, Westbrook Bruins 20. Beginning of the fourth quarter, you know, it's been the first half, we saw Humble Wildcats up 17-13. But in that third quarter, Humble Wildcats scored 3 touchdowns to the Westbrook Bruins 1. And that brings our score to 38 Wildcats, 20 Westbrook Bruins. But it's a game of 4 quarters, and we know anybody can strike really, really quickly. So therefore, it's never over until the fat lady sings.
And she's not singing yet.
I ain't seen no fat ladies.
Start of the fourth quarter.
We need 3 possessions, but you've seen how quick these possessions can come to an end. So it's not completely impossible here. You know, we need 3 scores. It's not impossible. You know, let's make it happen.
Well, you know, right now, what do you think? You think Humble's going to stay with the ball on the ground?
No.
No. Looks like they're going to keep it going. And pass complete, swing pass, complete to number 6. Montrez Wiley.
John Harden knocks him out of bounds for Westbrook.
John Harden on the defense, pushes him out of bounds for the Bruins.
They're walking back. Yeah, they're walking back.
Oh,
I like
wow.
it. Oh, yeah, that's illegal. I don't know what it was, but it was illegal.
Penalty against the Wildcats.
And what they're trying to say, you can't do that.
Got a penalty against the Wildcats. Bring them back 10 yards.
Walk-off. First and 20.
Be a first down and 20 for the Humble Wildcats after the penalty. Snap is out. Quick pass to number 4. Screen pass to number 4. And he almost breaks out of that tackle. He was almost free of that tackle. Let's see, we have another flag on the field.
Oh, someone offense. That's all that matters. I can hear what he said, Marco, but
Another 10-yard penalty there. I didn't see the signal he made. I'd be able to tell you what
he said personal foul. That's all I heard.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's another personal foul. Well, now personal foul will be 15-yard penalty, not a 10. Oh, it is a 15-yard penalty. That'll bring up a second down and 35 for the Wildcats.
36-yard line.
Anyone? Here we go. First down, I'm sorry, in 35.
Oh, I gotta go back. Hold on, let me go back.
For the Wildcats here in Beaumont, Texas at Beaumont ISD Memorial Stadium. 11:14 remaining in the game. And design run for the quarterback, number 16, who picks up a great chunk of this yardage.
Keeper by quarterback MacArthur Baker III.
All the way down to the
And to kind of conclude our
50-yard line.
Our shout outs, we had Kane said shout out to Kane. Daniel Simeon said shout out to my pops. Oh no, I'm not reading it.
Second down and 15 after gain of 20 yards. Shout out to his pop.
I'm not gonna read the rest, bro. It says shout out to Brandon B. Benjamin says, one of my students say shout out to Ben Laria, Mr. Lown's favorite students. It's two kids, one named Ben, one named Valeria. And when they get together, I call them Ben Laria because they're a tag team only.
Oh my gosh.
And we got shout out to Corey, number 4 on freshman. He had catch of the night last night. I got to find it. I'm gonna give it to you, Corey. We've just been busy, but I got it on my memory card. I'm gonna send it out to you. My boy. I don't know if it's Shares or Chairs, but photography. Shout out to Jocelyn Productions.
Shadis.
Let me see who.
Shadis. You know, we can honestly say is, you know, teachers in our classrooms. It's such a joy. Oh, great pass by number Wildcats. Number 16, MacArthur. Number 16, MacArthur Baker III.
Jesus.
Connecting.
Good catch.
You see the replay on that there? See how he was able to
I didn't press
get to that ball.
That's on me. My bad.
Oh, that's not a problem at all. That's was an amazing play right there. And we can see number 16 that's coming in at quarterback has been very explosive for the Humble Wildcats in the second half.
Blake Hall says shout out to Brian Hall. Coach Hall, man, he's a legend from Mozan. And Blake Hall is a legend in his own right. He's doing great things on the baseball field for Westbrook. So, and then we got Man say shout out to Mr. Lamb. Man, I got a feeling you in my class. Who is this? Who is this man?
You know, hey, you send a shout out to you, so it's a good possibility. That's somebody that in your class.
And some of his other comments let me know that he has to either have insight into my class or he's one of my students.
Somebody has infiltrated your class. You might want to check that out, buddy.
Who's giving up the secrets?
Here we go. Second down and 10 for the Humble Wildcats. And off.
Ball carried by
number 3.
First contact made by 54, Jarvis.
Demarion Collins. First contact, number 54. Jarvis Bassett. Gain of 6 on the plate with 8 minutes and 46 seconds in counting. It'll be a third down and 4. Ball on the 9-yard line. And they're going back to it. And we have an interception. Is he going to go? He stepped out of bounds. Hey, you know, that was an amazing interception right there. He read the ball very clearly. Let's check him out right here, right over the top of the screen. He took a jump. He saw it coming and jumped right in front of that. And, looks like he accidentally stepped out of bounds.
That was a touchdown all day right there.
You know, that's one of them times when you start doing, like, you know, your favorite game, Madden. You start zigging and zagging on the inside of the field.
Yeah, man.
You know,
you gotta do whatever you can to get that touchdown.
Oh, I tell you what, those kind of touchdowns, whereas if you, I'm telling my age a little bit, but if you remember playing Tecmo Bowl,
oh yeah,
all you had to do is just zigzag down the field.
Old Bo was a cheat code, man.
All you had to do is just zigzag down the field and nobody was going to catch you.
Old Bo was a cheat code, man. That game, that's bad memory.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, man, Tecmo Bowl was cool. That was what we had for our time right there, buddy. One of the last games had Houston Oilers on it. Here we go, second down and 6 for the Bruins.
This kid on the outside shirt says, I want Humble to win.
Hey, you know, maybe they came from Humble this year. Maybe they were in Humble.
They sat on the wrong side. Somebody put, hold on, let me go back. I'm missing some, my bad.
We got a Bruin first down here. See the Bruins moving the ball. Quick pass from number 11 to number 5.
They say, hold on.
Carter Holmes, gain of 9 yards here on the play.
Utility switchblade, man. He doesn't drop the ball. Carter Holmes, you throw it his way. You throw it his way, he gonna catch the ball. Like there is no
right there, catch the ball and still running. Lays that shoulder down and get a couple of extra yards after the catch. It'll be a 2nd down and 1 for the Bruins here in the 4th quarter at Memorial Stadium. And coming through the middle to get the 1st down.
Here we go.
Darius Simeon.
Hey, man responded. He says, I'm in your 6th period. So now I'm sitting there thinking, who can it be? Sweet Life says, shout out to my nephew, Darius Simmons, number 4. I love you, dude. Win, lose, or draw. I'm rocking with y'all. And you know what Darius is? That's the big boy right there, man.
Definitely so. He just had the ball in his hand.
Oh, get rid of it.
Oh, he steps up, and the ball is down. Let's see who it is. And it looks like the Bruins have it. The Bruins were able to get back on it. You can see right there, as soon as the ball was snapped, you had a couple of Wildcats on him. When he picked up the ball to throw, had it up. Looks like he had it up to throw.
And JK says, shout out to number 11, Roy. That's the man. Put a star. And
it looks like he's down. Number 11 for Westbrook down on the ground.
It's
they're checking on him now. He looks to be in some pain.
David.
And while we have this injury timeout here,
get some more shout out. We got Marcus Johnson say shout out to Draymond the Great. And it's funny you say that because Draymond is literally right in front of our booth, Marcus. And Owen Sheldon, that's my boy, man. He say shout out to J-Land Productions. Came a long way. You 100% right, Sheldon. All the Sheldons, man. I love that family, man. I don't think they have a girl in their family. It's like 5 boys. But Braden went here for a little bit. Then he went to Kelly. Now he's coaching at A&M, if I'm not mistaken. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Owen, but I believe Braden is coaching at A&M, and he had a bad injury. And I ain't gonna lie to you, Marco, man. When we was at Kelly, I was crying on that field, man, because I know that it was a senior year. I know he gave it his all, and you know it just didn't go the way he wanted to go in, and he ended up having a gruesome injury. I don't even want to say what it was. Just know it was a gruesome injury, and he tried to play through it after he got it repaired. But you know, and we talked, and he was like, he was gonna give it a try, and if he ain't like it, he's gonna go into coaching. And if you watch him, he's a heck of a coach. And I told him, I say, look, you know, try playing first. If it doesn't work, you can coach till you're 172 years old. But you know, you only have such a small window to actually play. And
that's definitely true. Yeah, definitely true. You know, when something like that happens, it's good to listen to your body. But still, your mind is still going. And there's a lot of kids out there that will really, really be able to benefit from a lot of the knowledge that you have. We have 5 minutes and 53 seconds remaining here in the game.
And then we got
it's 3rd down and 8 for the Bruins.
B Hall, which I'm guessing that's Coach Hall, saying shout out to Mr. Bill. And then Jimmy, for some reason, said shout out to the Ops.
Oh, and he
going deep.
Throws going deep.
Hey, let's go.
Touchdown, Zumarian Brown.
ZB with the TD. Let's go, ZB.
And I tell you what, we see the quarterback who was just down on the ground, kind of limping off, but I tell you what, he gave his body for that one. If you look at that play right there, quarterback gave his body for that. He held on to the ball as long as he had to make sure. Let's look at this again. If you look at Carter Holmes right there, oh, he took a lick. But let's look and delivered the ball to where Zamarian was able to get to it, Zumarian Brown. And we have a flag on the field.
Did he miss the extra point?
The extra point was missed.
So what they call?
Well, we're not sure. Hopefully it's something where they'll get another chance to kick it.
No, I'm going for 2 right here. Make it a 10-point game.
Half the distance to the goal. Definitely so. So
I'm going for 2 right here.
penalty against the Humble Wildcats.
Put Darius Simmons in. Put Darius Simmons in. Let that boy rumble, bumble, stumble, and get you a touchdown.
Rumble, bumble, stumble. I like that. Sound like John Madden back there. You playing too much of the game. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, and fumbling.
Marcus Johnson say, tell him I'm on the way to get him. He talking about Draymond.
And here we go. The Bruins are lining up to go for 2.
And then,
ball on the 1-yard line here.
All right, Marco, now we got to put our heads together because this man guy say shout out to Mr. Johnson as well. Oh, get in there.
Oh,
get in there. Got it.
And we got the 2-point conversion, folks. Run by number 10, Jalen Parkinson. And we make it a 10-point ball game here, folks. We're still playing ball here in Beaumont, Texas at BISD Memorial Stadium. We have Humble Wildcats 38, Westbrook Bruins 28. They're not laying down yet. The Bruins are still going to be battling Bruins as we have been told that we are. We're going to show you where the battle really is. The battle is right here on the field.
Onside kick here.
Here we go. Let's look at that 2-point conversion there. Ball direct snap and just kept brought in for the 2 points. You think we're going onside kick here, or you think we just kick it deep, pin them back, and
we got 5:29 remaining. You can't let them have a long drive that they prove that they can have. You know what I'm saying? So
don't you think they'll be waiting for an onside kick here?
Hey, that's what you practice for, right? You know, you had your chance to do a surprise onside kick coming out of half. Well, that's what I would have done. Kind of like, remember when New Orleans did it when they won the Super Bowl that year?
I do definitely.
You know, you had your chance to do it and you didn't. See, look.
Look, onside
you surprised.
kick
Get it,
there.
pick it up, pick it up.
Did we get it? It looks like the
we got it, baby.
We have the ball.
We got it.
Let's hold on here.
Did we get
the referees have to give us a signal.
Got the replay.
We have a whole lot going down in that pile right there.
You don't want to be at the bottom of that pile, Marco.
No.
They got people pulling out cigarettes, burning your arms. I seen that on Longest Yard. Did we get it?
Oh, it's recovered by Humble.
Oh, man.
You know, honestly, I think the Bruins got that. Humble must have ripped it out of there because it looked like the Bruins
with a
laid
cigarette.
down
I'm
on
telling you what I saw, Marco. He burnt him with a cigarette, Marco. Let's look at that, Marco.
We better get the trainer out of there. Let's look at this again.
Slow it down.
You know, that ball, slowing it down right there, took a bounce. And let's see. Ooh, that looks like the Bruins had gotten on top of it right there. But the referees and officials say Humble ball. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Humble Wildcats.
Dang, we almost had that, man. Get out there, get a stop in the backfield. There you go, good tackle, boy.
Good tackle right there by number 6 of the Bruins.
Ball carried by number 6, Monquez Wiley.
Brought down by John Harden. For the Bruins, gain of 1 yard on the play. Second down and 9.
Jaden TV say, shout out Justin Guillory. Can you say, let's go, little bro?
Let's go, little bro. 4 minutes and 48 seconds. The clock is really becoming a problem for the Bruins. And they're still going with it. Pass to number 1. Went to make a move and slips on the field. Lets you know right there that they're not worried about playing the clock. They're trying to score again. It's a gain of 6 on the play. Third down and 4. Ball on the 50-yard line, directly at midfield. Homecoming. Bruin homecoming 2022. And we see the play, and pass is complete to number 4 with little room to run. And, smooth move right there. Smooth move. And we see Humble is not backing down either. We can tell by the way they're playing. Humble's going for the score. They're not worried about bringing the clock down.
First down at the Westbrook 28.
But you can tell It's pretty smart for him to make his move to the inside and not the outside. That keeps the clock moving. It's 3 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in this game.
Down 2 scores, Marco.
You know, it's still enough time if a mistake is made for us to get back into it.
They testing us, Marco, and I don't like that. They testing us.
Well, they're not testing us. What they're actually doing is they're just putting it there saying we're not backing down. Hand off.
Get
by number 16.
up.
Oh, great blocks right there, and it looks like this is probably going to be coming back. Touchdown. Number 6, Marquez Wiley.
We got a flag, Marco?
We have flags on the play, though. We saw the laundry coming up, and it looks like it would probably be illegal block.
Yeah, they haven't given no points.
If I had to guess, because at the bottom of the screen, you can see, look like one of the Humble players blindsided. That's it, personal foul, blindside block.
You called on the nose.
That'll bring them back 15 yards, but it's still a first down.
You called it on the nose.
You know, you can see down on the bottom of the screen when the ball was coming around.
Actually, I got the replay. Well, they can play. Well,
actually, let's go to that replay so you can actually see. I can show you what the penalty is. When we go back to the replay on that, let's look right here. You see coming through. As he's coming down, you see right here, bam, that is the block right there. And we had another one. You know, when you're doing that, you have to actually make sure that the defender, you can't come from behind or the side. The defender that you're blocking has to actually be able to see you, so you have to come from the front to make those kind of blocks so you don't have blindside blocks that people don't see coming. And we have a timeout by the Bruins.
Timeout, Bruins.
2 minutes and 58 seconds remaining in the game. 2nd down and 6 for number Wildcats. Score Humble 38, Westbrook 28. So, Josh, you know, just curious, what do you think you would call defensively if you were playing Madden right now?
Engage 8. If I'm going to go down, we're going to go out with a fight. I'm blitzing.
Ooh,
I'm blitzing 8 people.
Blitzing.
I'm dropping 3, whatever. It is what it is. I'm sending 8 people in the blitz. I don't care, Marco. If I'm playing Madden, and these will be the games I lose, so I get mad. I just start doing crazy stuff like that.
Here we go with 2 minutes, 58 seconds remaining. And ball was going nowhere.
Look at that. That's engage 8. They listening to me, Marco. They listening to me, Marco.
You know, the coaches are right next door. We don't know what they hear in that window right there. Timeout, Westbrook Bruins. Loss of 2 on the play there. It's bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the Humble Wildcats. You know, with 2 minutes and 48 seconds, that only took 10 seconds off of the clock. Still time to take a strike at this thing for the Bruins.
Yeah, there's a chance.
You know, right now, it'd be really nice for the football guards to give us a fumble or something.
Come on, football guards. What I got to do, a dance, Marco? I'll do it.
No. We don't need the fumble dance. Not a rain dance, but the fumble dance.
I'm going to do the fumble dance right now, Marco.
No, please don't. Please don't.
All right, Marco.
Please.
I
actually have my glasses on. I will see you. I don't want to do
I'm getting started. Don't turn around, Marco. A ritual I'm doing back here.
Here we go. 3rd down and 8 for the Humble Wildcats.
Man.
Shovel pass.
Engage 8, Marco.
Didn't go anywhere there, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Timeout Westbrook.
By Jalen Jones.
It's our last one, Marco.
No gain.
It's all your chips right here. If they go, well, they probably will, Marco. They finna go for it.
They probably will finna go for it. Well, you got to think about it. Westbrook just called its last timeout. It's third and final timeout of the game.
Man, if that dude wouldn't have. Oh, no, we scored. When he went out of bounds, did we score on that possession when he got that pick? We did, right?
No, remember, he went out of bounds back here.
I'm talking about, but did we
30.
score? Did we score when we, I think that's when we just scored.
Oh, that's when we just scored. Yes, sir. We did capitalize on that one.
I was going to say, man, we'll be down 3, but we did score. So.
And then that was the possession we ended up getting a 2-point conversion on, too.
Yep. But that was Jalen.
On the tackle?
No, on the 2-point conversion. I think that was Jalen.
Was it number 4?
That was Simeon?
No, that was Juju.
Oh, Juju that got the
2-point
conversion?
You know, hold on, we have to look at that.
Yeah, I got it in my archives. I'll go back.
All right, 4th down and 8, and we see they're going to go for, hey, they're bringing in that big leg. That big leg has been big for them all night long. 43-yard field goal attempt right here by number 75. Ernesto Avila.
Kicking that thing. Oh, he was short.
Kick is up, and ooh, it was just short there, just short.
Here we go, Marco.
Bruins take over.
Right.
It's only a 10-point ball game, and with 2 minutes and 38 seconds remaining.
This is where you get your money at right here, Marco.
Tell you what, we can actually make some noise if we can get a quick score, get an onside kick, and be able to have an opportunity to tighten
if you're in the
this
chat,
thing up.
if you're in the chat, put some clap emojis in the chat to get our boys riled up, man. Put some clap emojis in the chat.
That's right. Let's go on ahead and send our boys some emotion through the chat. They'll be able to feel it. And maybe it'll push us through here. Here we go. It's 2 minutes and 38 seconds here in Beaumont, Texas at Beaumont ISD Memorial Stadium. Humble Wildcats 38, Westbrook Bruins 28. But the Bruins have just gotten the ball on downs, and looks like a little miscommunication there from between the quarterback and number 18, Trey Roy. Bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Bruins on their own 26-yard line. You know, they're going to have to get down the field pretty quickly here, not let time tick off the clock, and not have too many possessions where they're not productive. And
Roy, get out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
Trey Roy, and he jumps on the inside instead of getting out of bounds. We don't have any timeouts left, so the clock is going to continue to run after they.
No, the 2 minute offense right here.
After they set the ball, yeah. See, the clock will stop for them to set the ball after a 1st down, but then the clock starts running again, and wow.
Oh, they called timeout.
Humble Wildcats called timeout. Probably to set up the defense. Right now, at that point in time, I'm pretty sure, you don't want to give up any points right here just because your defense isn't set up. So, is it a smart timeout? Or should they have just let the clock keep on running on the Bruins?
I don't know, man. Again, man, the only experience I got as an offensive coordinator is Madden. So, my Madden opinion, we're going to have to bleed it out. I ain't calling no timeout. We're going to bleed that one out.
Oh, my goodness.
At least I'll be honest. Some people think they got all the answers and all the experience they got is they created my team on man. I'm like, come on, man.
You're definitely correct. And here we go. Swing pass.
He got out of bounds, real. Thank you.
And he did get out of bounds. Pass complete to number 1, Gerald Smith. 3rd.
Number 40. Juan Loicio.
2 minutes and 13 seconds remaining.
Out of bounds. No gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for the Bruins.
Here we go.
Oh, someone's helmet came off. He's going over the top to No one.
Jenkins throwing deep, incomplete.
And you know when your helmet come off, you got to take a play off.
That you do.
Third down.
Number 75, his helmet came off at the beginning of the play.
He don't look too happy neither, Marco.
Heck, I'm pretty sure right now is not the time he wants to be out of the game.
Dotson, we got 2 minutes and 7 seconds left.
Oh yes, 2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. Score, Humble Wildcats 38, Westbrook Bruins 28. Brings up a third down and 10 for the Bruins. Ball on their own 45-yard line. And swing pass out to Darius Simeon. And we have a late flag and
right there.
we
Whoa!
have more commotion on the sideline.
Go to the black screen.
More commotion on the sideline, folks, between the Humble Wildcats and the Westbrook Bruins. Now, we did have a flag on the play initially already.
I'll put that up. No, I put that up. I put that up to...
Technical difficulty there, folks.
No technical difficulty. I'm blocking the screen. I didn't want nothing to get out of hand, man, but it looked like they got it settled.
Here we go, personal foul.
Yeah, they got it settled.
Humble Wildcats.
Y'all can... Emotions, Marco, emotions.
Definitely
Emotions
so.
riding high.
Not exactly sure what happened there, but we
15
noticed
yards
that
out of
it's
it.
all just the Bruins get 15 yards out of the penalty with 2 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in the game.
Oh, yeah.
We see the Westbrook Bruins, first down and 10 on the Wildcat 30-yard line.
After the walk-off, ball spotted at the Humble 30,
zoom in on
first
them
down, Bruins.
Actually, it's the 31.
Zoom in some on the quarterback, Chad.
First down and 10, Westbrook Bruins.
Is it all zoom you got, Chad? Okay, that's good.
Bruins getting the play.
Got it bound. Ooh, ran him over.
Wide receiver screen.
Pass complete to Trey Roy.
Actually, wide receiver.
By Johnny Smith.
Well, look at it, setting up a wide receiver screen. Pass complete to Trey Roy.
We got 1:58 remaining. We're still down 10.
Second down and 4. Second down and 4 for the Bruins after a 6-yard pickup.
Here's what I do. I update the time after every play. 'Cause I can't promise you that I can keep up with it.
It's a minute and 58 seconds remaining in the game. Handoff.
The clock continues to drip.
Clock will continue to run. Pickup of about 1. We bring up a third down and 2. Got to hurry up and get on this ball.
Got to hurry up. We can't waste this much time.
Hurry up and get on the ball. Get down, get ready, and go. 1 minute and 28 seconds. Going to it. Pass complete. Touchdown, Bruins. Touchdown. Uh-oh. And we have flags.
Another scrum?
We have flags. Number.
No flags, or do we have flags?
Yeah, we have flags. See the flag in the back? Pass complete to Zamarian Brown on the touchdown.
We'll look at that.
And
We'll
we'll
look
go
at that
for
replay here in a
trying
second.
the extra point.
What the flag? They
Let's see what the flag is. I know it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct. You know, emotions have been running really, really high all night long between these two teams. They're bringing out Coach talking to Coach Langston, and you also see Coach G, Coach Gerlofson. And we have the athletic director, Ron Jackson.
So why they do that? Let's look at this replay.
Come and talk to the referee. And let's look at this replay here of the touchdown. And we see ball is up. The play is finished. Let it keep playing. You know, we may be able to see what happened after that.
I captured that.
Oh, it cut?
Yeah, I captured that 10 seconds.
That was a great pass to Zamarian Brown. And let's see what the referee decides the penalty is.
Somebody's injured?
Who? Somebody on the sideline, I think.
Oh, no. Bruin homecoming. 2022. And we have a stretcher coming out to the sideline. Not exactly sure what happened, folks.
Hold what you got right there, baby. Are they taking them off the field? All right, why they do that on the video? This is actually one of my students right here, Marco, Olivia Ross, man. That girl got a bright future. We got a thing called What's Good Westbrook. Just kind of highlight the good stuff. We went to Miss Bounds' class, so I'm gonna play a video of Olivia.
Oh, what's
good, Westbrook? My name is Olivia Ross, and today we're going to Ms. Bonds' class to watch as they do a microscope experiment. Should be interesting. Follow us along as we go.
Hi, I'm Ms. Bonsall. I teach freshman biology here at Westbrook High School. I started at Westbrook, and this is my third year to teach. I've taught all 3 years at Westbrook High School. Hi, so today during biology, my students are going to look at cells underneath microscopes. Today we're going to be looking at eukaryotic plant cells and eukaryotic animal cells. You know that a cell is eukaryotic if it has a true nucleus, and we did some color sheets to label the organelles in the cell. So a cell is eukaryotic if it has a true nucleus and if it has membrane-bound organelles. So here are our 2 drawings of a plant cell and an animal cell that we did previously to help the students with today's lab. Today I hope that my students can ground their learning using this lab. I hear them say all the time that they want to be real scientists. So today we're going to be real scientists, and we're going to look in a microscope just like a real scientist does and identify some different specimens. We're going to look at plant cells and animal cells today from different species. When my students leave at the end of the year, I really want them to remember the labs we did, the activities we did, and something relevant from our lessons. I like to help my students learn about their bodies and about their health and what could make them sick and could make them healthier. So I just want them to use the information from my class to better their lives, to make healthier choices, and to understand what's going on when they go to the doctor's office.
Thank you for following along, and a huge thank you to Ms. Bonzo for allowing us to come out today. Great things are happening at 8750 Phelan Boulevard, and we will keep you guys updated all year round.
Well, delay in the game. Bruin player down. Had to bring out the stretcher to get him off the field. We'll give you an update when we find out what's going on. We have 1 minute and 21 seconds remaining in this game. Westbrook has just scored 38. Humble Wildcats 34. Westbrook Bruins. Well, we thought it was going to be tight, and it is definitely tight. Have a dead ball personal foul on the Humble Wildcats. The 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. So here we go for the extra point. Make this a 3-point ball game. The kick is up and the kick is good. We now have a 3-point ball game here in Beaumont, Texas at Beaumont ISD Memorial Stadium. Anybody counted out the Bruins? You can't count them out yet, folks. The Bruins are still battling it out here in Beaumont, Texas. Hey, if anybody has any other scores from our district or from around the area, please send them to us. Let us know how the other teams, and we will send those scores out. But just like that, with 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining in the game, Humble Wildcats 38, Westbrook Bruins 35. Now, you know, right here,
there was a penalty against Humble after the touchdown. So Westbrook.
And so now the penalty will be assessed on this kickoff, which is why Westbrook is kicking off.
You need this onside kick right here.
From the 45-yard line.
Too hard.
And on the onside kick,
just let them nail it out. Don't do nothing crazy.
Well,
guys.
You know, Humble all night long has been going after it. You think they're going to keep going after it, or you think they're going to kneel it out since Westbrook doesn't have any timeouts?
No, they're not that crazy. They're going to kneel it out right here.
Tell you what, that'll be some gutsy moves to be with 1 minute and 20 remaining in the game.
Ooh, the score right. The score right. Let me see. This game.
First down and 10. Wildcats on their own. 33-yard line.
Ball spotted at the Humble 33.
Man, say hi to Bryce for me. And Bryce not here today. Told you, come back nation of the girl Bruins. Hold on. Yeah, no, they look like they're in the victory formation. They're gonna kneel it out.
Yeah, it looks like exactly what they're in. And we have the first knee, which they can just kneel the ball out and end the game because Westbrook Bruins cannot stop the clock. Clock winding down to 1 minute. Now under 1 minute remaining in the game for the Bruins. A massive comeback. And a massive second half of both of these teams. And we have the second kneel, and that will probably do it, folks. Yep, that will do it, folks. They don't actually have to run another play. And we can see the players walking off the field. The clock is down to 20 seconds. On the Bruins, and it looks like the final score in this game is going to be Humble Wildcats 38, Westbrook Bruins 35. As it winds down, 3, 2, 1, and that will be the end of the ball game. With the final score, Humble Wildcats 38, Westbrook High School Bruins 35. Come in and check us out tomorrow. We'll be here when Beaumont United High School takes on Atascocita Eagles. Beaumont United Timberwolves tomorrow night and Atascocita Eagles.
Hey, let's do it this way, man. Let's end on the school song. I'm gonna play the school song, man. Thank y'all for joining us. Thank y'all for all the comments. Thank y'all for staying engaged. Hard fought game by the Bruins. You know, we left a few opportunities on the table. But hey, man, you know, we just build on it. You know what I'm saying? Week by week, you just keep building. We scored 35 this game, you know, the highest scoring game we done had. So that's pretty good. So, again, thank you guys for joining us. I'll let you close us out, Marco.
Well, I tell you what, for Marco Johnson and Josh Lamb, your hosts here, we want to say good night, Beaumont.